And I have a coupon code that gets $15 off my next convenience order. Which means I'm paying $1 plus a tip saying someone deliver this to me instead of like $15.
Yeah, that I believe is the first thing that's shown up in the recording.
Oh, well, hey, this is an ad for DoorDash. They're not sponsoring us, but you know.
They do deliver it to us.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, this is Grimcat, and we are back with some more Dungeons and Dragons on a Wednesday. We are playing a 5th edition, sort of a homebrew campaign setting. We are calling the Shifting City. I guess, really, I'm calling it the Shifting City, and you're just following suit, sort of. We're gonna go down the line and say hello to our players, and we're gonna mix it up, and we're gonna start with Rick. I feel as if we never start with Rick.
we don't really, but I don't mind that much. Hello anyway.
We're gonna move over to Guts.
Good morning. Or afternoon, I don't know where you are.
Tadpole.
Good morning.
And Adrian, whose token I don't know where is.
Well, it's somewhere. It's over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He's over here. He's over here ruining my fun with my demon friend.
Yes.
Ugh.
Hello, Internet. I
Yes,
have
sir.
just gotten stuff from 7-Eleven for $1 thanks to DoorDash's Essentials coupon. And now I'm making someone deliver it to me with a big tip now.
I feel
At
like
least
you
you
could
put it
save a
down.
lot of money if you didn't buy like DoorDash and convenience.
Every
No. It's like literally $1 because of the coupon from like $15. So I'm just giving the DoorDash guy a big tip instead.
Ah, I see.
They
Okay.
have a coupon, so it's like it went from like 16 to 1. I'm just like, I'm gonna give this guy a really good tip. I'm gonna hit all of them. I'm gonna hit like a random number. Here you go, sir. This is your best probably tip today. Just sad, but
Maybe. Well, I mean,
they get paid and they make tips, so it's weird.
yeah, it's one of those things. So last time, a good bit happened.
Someone named Matthew is getting me my groceries now. Thank you, Matthew.
Way to go, Matt.
Shout out.
So what happened solely last time?
You should call him Rage for short.
We
Should
went and
I,
we talked to the Ratfolk people, sort of checked in with them, sought some advice from them. Our advice from the Ratfolk was to, yes, turn in the Soul Fountain. If we have some way to get out of here, we need to go ahead and take it. We also took sort of a little excursion over to Hambone. There was a little bit of...
A hiccup?
Which was almost a really good idea.
There were some ideas and some
It
things
was
that
an
were
idea.
thrown out.
It was an idea.
And we wound up sort of stealing, at least temporarily, Hambone's prized war club. He
And I
wound
might
up
have
sort of giving it back.
The first thing we're doing is say, hey, sorry, Rick was
Snitched off.
possessed. Here's the demon.
But we didn't quite know what was going on. Eventually, we went back home to the mansion. We had Zydrone cast a greater restoration spell upon Rick. And the big climax was when a demon sort of ripped out of his back, doing way less damage than I had hoped for, to be honest with you.
What, did you want him to one-shot me or something?
I didn't want him to one-shot you, of course, but...
I want him to one-shot me.
and then everyone happened to be in the room, so we sort of made short work of the demon.
I like to think there's a weed demon possessing Reg. There's a chill demon.
Did you say weed demon?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Because Reg is so high right now. It's just in this
demon.
constant state of being
Gotcha.
high.
Okay. See, I wasn't
There's a-
sure whether there was like we as in like a tiny demon
Oh,
or
there's a little weed demon in there. We know
the spirit
what
of Mary
was why.
Jane.
Yes. She's possessing Reg.
Mhm.
Speaking
Zdoosh, of course, is still sort of moping. Sue is kind of done pretty much a 180 on her personality.
But what are the spiders doing? It's the important part.
They're, hanging out, making webs.
Wait, they can make web now?
No, but they're
Motherfucker.
They're trying real hard, though. They're like wishing it.
Want the webs, Grim?
So we're at sort of a what next type thing. We've contacted the rat folk again, and we're trying to get in contact with someone from the Zix Chill, who is at least fairly high up and fairly reliable. Because obviously this is, artifact level stuff. You don't want to hand it over to just anybody.
Just wait. It's gonna be coin again.
Just because you can't use something immediately doesn't mean that someone else in the city can't make proper use of it rather quickly. So you do know that what you have in your hands is pretty volatile by any sense of the word. Not only is it, basically a huge beacon at the moment, but it, if fallen into the wrong hands, hazardous road conditions it will make.
Just saying is combine the soul cube with the wall of skeletons. Got it.
I might have something prepared for that.
Oh, we're doing it then. No, I wanna take the demon to Hambo and apologize.
So you want to take the corpse itself of the demon that you killed to Hambo?
Yes, and I'm making those signs people make, take pictures of them and put them on their pets, and then the Pokemon meme came out of it, saying, I did this. I'm making one of those for Rick. It says, I got possessed by demons and stole stuff.
Wouldn't it suck if we went to go tell Hambone that it was because I was possessed that I stole it, and I tried to steal it again?
Do not. Do not.
So he's still kind of got some residual after effects. He tried to do I don't know, I think tadpoles rubbing off on him too much.
So here's
called the 5-finger discount
thing. If you go over to Hambones, he isn't particularly interested in seeing you. Obviously, tensions were strained towards the end, and while yes, eventually you wound up handing it over, Hambone isn't necessarily known for his calm, rational demeanor.
I want to play.
When he told you to get out, he meant for you to get out, and guards are barring entry into the place itself.
Guts, stop playing Baby Come Back.
We killed his family too.
Oh my god.
Guts, play Baby Come Back. Guts.
Baby come back. Are you serious?
Yes, play it.
No. Careless Whispers.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I'm assuming I'll accompany them. Or I'll accompany Adrian begrudgingly, because I didn't want to get involved in this. And then I will pull out my mandolin and then play Baby Come Back. No, not the mandolin. I'll pull out one of my pipes and I'll play it. Careless Whisper.
Remember to play it at a non-copyright original version of
it.
Yes, sir.
I would like a performance check from you and a persuasion check from you.
Oh god.
Can I do the persuasion check? The bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I could inspire myself. Was it a 1d6?
It levels up. Might be 1d8 now.
Okay.
Oh no,
So persuasion. Let's see how this works.
Inspiration.
Well, at least it was really good.
But D8 at 5th level, so D10 at 10th level.
Well,
add that 3 to the persuasion.
Yeah.
The guard will let you in. He understands that, you've sort of got a relationship going on, but when you go in, he doesn't think it's a great idea. He doesn't think Hambone's going to be receptive of your apology.
Well, that's why we put the big demon corpse first. So you can eat it, be calmed.
Would he eat it?
Would who eat what?
I mean, I know he has questionable taste, but a demon isn't necessarily like a creature. I mean, it is, but well, I will tentatively go with Adrian inside, but the first moment it looks like things are about to get physical, I'm outie.
I honestly don't think even Jenny would want to eat something.
Yeah, which is why I'm like, I mean, maybe as proof that, Rick was not necessarily maybe acting of his own accord. But if he doesn't want to hear it, I don't know how else we're going to explain it to him.
The guards go in. He sort of ushers you forward. He whispers to another guard who ostensibly goes into the back room and gets Hambone. Hambone appears at the doorway, angry, looking at least, certainly a scowl on his face, his arms crossed. What do you want?
The skeletons bring forth the giant demon fat man.
Yeah, who's carrying the... Am I carrying the demon?
No, you're not here.
Well, no, he's here. He's here. He's wearing the sign of shame.
I would probably have to be here because I'm the bad guy.
He's wearing the sign of shame.
Okay.
So that's why I was just thinking that if I was coming along, I'd probably carry the demon. How much does it weigh? It's a big lump of flesh, but would I be able to carry it?
Big boy, but I mean, if nothing else, you can drag it along.
You can also show, I guess, maybe the stuff on your back. Show that came out of there.
Yeah, the giant scar you now have.
Don't you mean that thing that's now on my hip, my spine?
Yes.
Oh yeah, whatever that is.
I'll give him the demon into my spine.
I mean, your spine didn't really get ripped out. You would be in a bit worse condition than you were had that happened.
I'll hand over my spine.
No, we just gave him a new one like Guts.
I guess my back doesn't look pretty though, so I'll at least show off the scar.
Right. Congratulations. You found a demon in the middle of hell, and you killed it. You brought it to me because you want me to pat your head and say good boy. What is this?
No. Well, you see this? He just jumped the fuck out of him. And then was shouting about wanting to be perfect together. It was really weird, actually. It's really weird.
What?
Apparently, when Dragonborns get possessed, they means that, they roll away because we kind of jumped through a bootleg portal, my bad, and some of us kind of got a bit fucked up. Rick got possessed somehow. I don't know how the fuck that works. But after he kept trying to be a kobold and steal shit, had his usual kind of personality.
Excuse me?
You're not here, Tadpole. You see her tadpole from the window. Where the fuck did she come from? But
she's just been following us.
Yes, rolling 20s on stealth.
I mean, I'll go out and get her.
No, he's been, acting weird. We did a little exorcism, and this boy literally ripped out of his back, screaming. You see the nice scar here,
Uh-huh.
All thanks to jumping through a bootleg portal.
Give me persuasion.
Can I have bardic inspiration?
I mean, if I can give it to you, because I just used it, but...
You have more than one.
Oh. Yes, you can have it. I will whisper soothing things in your ear.
Lost 1d8.
Yes.
well, I wouldn't worry about it.
That Tahoe's got great charisma.
Right. Look, Great, you've had a terrible story, a terrible time of things. What do you want me to do? I mean, you still stole from me. Sure, you brought it back. But, I mean, you can't just say, I'm sorry, and expect it to never have happened.
I mean, you want to eat a demon?
No! So you come back and then you start insulting me, too?
What? No. I mean, there's a meat shortage. This guy's got a lot of meat on him,
Just leave.
I'm on my knees, my arms out. I have a skeleton drag me away. For effect.
like you're trying to stay, and he has to drag you out.
Yeah. And we're all just gonna be like, alright. We're all just gonna leave.
Well, you leave out the door, and then 2 guards sort of pop out and start guarding the door.
My soda's almost here. I'll be right back.
Okay. The one gives Adrian sort of a sympathetic look, however.
No, we just have to leave increasingly insane and bigger offerings at Hambone store.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if we just bring him a ton of money, he'll be okay.
No, I'll be right back.
He's just like a cat. We just need to bring him dead things.
Yeah. Money and dead things. The next food-like creature we can get our hands on.
So presumably, we head back to the mansion.
Yeah. Unless anyone wants to go looking for anything.
Likely not.
Doesn't sound like it.
So when you get back, you're approached by Sadie, almost immediately upon coming in through the door. And she's... These last couple of hours that she's sort of been alone, been the next day and everything, she's been just sort of shuffling around papers. She's been writing furiously on whatever she can get her hands on, pretty much. And again, as soon as you come through the door, she starts bombarding you with questions. Where did you go? What were you doing? Who was there? What did you say? What did he say? And then when it came back around, what did you all say again? Did you just go straight there? Did you come back, take any twists or turns or anything? She seems to be very intently... It's even more than just being curious about. She wants to know every little detail of what you all just did.
Wait, slow down. So, well, I guess I'll tell her what we did. I mean, we went to go visit Hambone and try to apologize for, dumbass over here trying to steal his hammer. But of course, because of the demon that jumped out of his back, it probably wasn't all him. Fortunately, I don't think Hambone is very satisfied with that. So maybe we'll just, wait till he's a little calmer. But we just went straight there. We came back. Why do you want to know?
What's important to get it down, just in case we need to know it again later.
Why would we need to know this again later?
Why, I don't know. What if something comes up that we need to know? We need to remember it.
Why all of a sudden?
Well, I mean, look at the things that we've seen, the momentous. I mean, look, I've lived a long time, but I've still never experienced something like this. I mean, you all live a scant 100 years or so.
I mean,
it's got to be written down. It's got to be done.
Is this Or is this for just personal use, or are we writing?
Well, yes. I mean, look, I imagine other people might read it again at some point, but even now we have to document and record things thoroughly.
Are you okay?
What are you talking about?
Well, yeah.
They were out a monster, but I have this so set to F out contact. Never contacted me. And out a monster. How they out a monster?
Oh. Interesting.
What am I walking in on, though?
Sadie is assaulting us with questions. She's very curious about not even curious, she's really wants to know where we are, what we were doing, what we said, and all that.
We were trying to, turn Bones into a prostitute? Yes. I don't know. We tried with Tadpole at first, and that was weird, so we stopped.
Okay. But yeah, she's asking. She's insistent on knowing what we were doing.
So she's got a bookkeeper demon in her.
You think? I mean, yeah. This doesn't seem normal, but I mean, she said, "Are you feeling okay?"
I'm feeling fine, but it's just important to get this down.
I mean, you never cared about this before, or at least you never said anything.
Well, no, but whether it was something I worried about before or not doesn't take away from the fact that it is important to do now.
I mean, we can work on it, but I don't know if we're going to get absolutely everything down.
Well, no. I mean, obviously not everything can get down, but you never know what's going to be the important thing.
All right. I'm gonna, if I could, squint my eyes, I probably would, but... so, I'll keep an eye on Sadie, because this is very, I feel like, out of the norm for her.
You're not wrong.
Making me very suspicious. Can we get a greater restoration?
But all throughout the time, and whatever's happening, whenever conversations are happening, she's sort of... I don't want to exactly say lurking, because lurking sort of implies that she's hiding or anything, but she's around in earshot. She's jotting things down, the conversations and whatnot that are going on around her.
We now have a, what's that called, a stenographer?
Yes.
An analyst?
She'll read us the minutes.
Yes, she will.
Whenever we have to say something, like when we were racist to Tadpole, you can just check her notes with a timestamp now.
Yeah. Very, yeah. What's Tadpole doing?
Cleaning.
Right.
I mean, what else would Tadpole be doing?
Cooking. Cleaning.
Cleaning while cooking. Cooking while cleaning.
Cleaning the food.
Rifling through drawers, probably.
Standing over our beds at night with a knife, just, thinking about it.
Just I want to get out of here.
You've been asleep with your eyes open.
I always do that.
You don't have eyes.
Yeah. I don't sleep.
Oh, was I able to learn Wall of Stone from Zydroin, by the way? Is it important to my future Wizard Tower grip?
If you take, sort of 3.5 rules, the X many hours of whatever spell level it is, then yeah.
Say 0.5 rules.
I said 3.5.
Oh.
At least
I like 3.5. So many books in 3rd edition, it's weird. All of them third party, they all just fuse together into one big weird conglomeration.
I don't really remember, 3. but
I like Liber Mortis. I wish we had Liber Mortis for 5th edition.
that's a pretty good one.
Just so I can start crafting undead parts direct, you know?
So, Tadpole, you're sort of cleaning, right?
Yep.
Are you... Because you're also sort of overseeing the cleaning efforts of the other NPCs, right? So I guess the question is whether you are more focused on the cleaning or the overseeing.
Absolutely.
Yes.
At some point, cleaning somewhere by yourself, Duskin, the Quickling would come to you, making an effort to talk rather slowly.
Okay.
Something. Hey. You've been on the sneak side, right?
What's that?
Sneaky side, yeah? Yeah. Get in, get out, get some things?
Yes.
How'd you like a little opportunity? Kind of a dangerous one, I'll admit, but I know you. A lot. Like a lot. Like a whole lot. Like a ton lot.
Okay. Alright. I'm listening.
Actually, this might sort of be dependent on something else, so I have to pause right there and ask another question for the group as a whole. How are we sort of treating the NPCs? And what I mean by that is not how we're treating them, kindness or whatever, but how we're sort of treating them with information, because this is something I don't actually remember. Are we sort of keeping them, mushrooms, i.e. in the dark and fed bullshit, or are we sort of telling them what's going on as well? Like, would they know, for example, very specifically, that Stromptoli is somewhat indisposed of at the moment?
I don't necessarily see... Oh, sorry.
No, I don't remember discussing that.
He's outside the city. He was unconscious 1 or 2 times, so I was trying to talk to him.
Well, I don't necessarily think that this... Well, I don't see any harm in telling them. And didn't Hart come from Stromptoli?
Yes. Both Hart and Zydro, and then that's the thing. It's unfortunate that 420 isn't here, but
yeah.
On one hand, I feel like Hart would probably try to stop us from trying to shift the city. On the other hand, it's better for the city.
Well, I think if we're
I think we tell them just because Stromptoli is not outside the state of the sake of why are we sitting around. He's the fucker left without us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it would probably. I think we would tell them. I mean, if anyone else has any.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's been in contact with them, so I can lie my way through things. No one else is sending, so as I'm aware.
Does anyone else have any other opinions on whether or not the NPC should be aware of this?
I don't think Tadpole would care either way, honestly.
Okay.
This is forming them. He's outside of the city. He's been in fights and stuff because he was knocked out 1 time apparently. Inform them that just so they're on the same page of what are we doing kind of thing. Oh, we're just kind of sticking around with our thumbs up our asses. He's out in the city for some reason.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, the events that I previously described do in fact happen. What do you feel about Stromptoli, huh?
I think he's got a weird name.
Yeah, very weird. Very Stromptoli, dwarves, weird names. Very weird. So how'd you like to make a little bit of cash? And by a little bit of cash, I mean like potentially a whole lot of cash.
Oh, I think that would be fine indeed. What do you have in mind?
Right. Can I trust you? You, me? On the up and up, trust?
We are like siblings, man. We're tight.
Pretty close, yeah,
very close.
If I were coming to you with like some sensitive information, could I trust you to sensitive information at odds?
Oh, absolutely. Lips are sealed. Zip.
Great. So Strunpoli, he's pretty much a pretty powerful man, senator, all that, kind of does his own things, bigwig, hires a lot of people, a lot of money sticking around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got this mansion, right? And he's not there right now. Not there at all. Not watching his treasures or his gold or anything like that. For the most part. In the basement, there's some things there. Big things, strong things, powerful things. We don't want to mess with too many of those things. But one of those things, real important. Yeah. I think we should go in and free it.
Well, sounds like from what you're describing, we would actually probably be doing the city a favor by doing that. But...
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's what everybody wants, really.
Yeah, it's good, best for the common good.
Yeah. So you're in?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Think you can talk to the others and get them on board, get them going?
Absolutely. Give me more details. Absolutely.
Let's see. I can tell you where his thing is. I got a pretty good layout of his place. I've worked for him a couple times before. I can get you in the secret doors, tell you where traps are, things like that, and probably get you some.
I want to do an insight check.
Got the hiccups right there. Yes. One moment. He appears to be pouring his heart out to you. I'm gonna make this a hidden check. That's not hidden. So yeah, I mean, he seems to be on the up and up. You're saying, "Hey, I'm good." He gets what you are. It hasn't been an incredibly long time that you've been traveling with each other, but certain knacks, certain tendencies show through. He's a decently observant person. But yeah, he's trying to be on the up and up. What he wants, obviously, is to go down and free whatever it is you started alluding to. What he thinks you'll be interested in is like some of the gold and stuff that may happen to be in the mansion.
Okay.
Who's mansion?
Strunpoli's.
Oh.
Okay, well, let me. That sounds very intriguing. I will bring it up with the rest of the Clan Tiki here, and Clan Tadpole here, and we will. Sorry, Clan Tiki is one from a different game of mine. Yeah, we will discuss it, and I'm sure we'll bring you in to ask some more questions, and we'll see if maybe we can put this thing together or not.
Yeah, sounds good. Here's the thing. You got to remember, stealth is key here. Stealth is key. Cannot be caught. Cannot be caught doing this, right? Go in, go out, couple minutes, yep. There, we're in, we're out, we're good, we're Gucci.
We're Gucci. Is it, do you think, a very small group? Or...
don't know how, look, some of the big folk, not real stealthy.
No. Big folk,
big old clod stompers. You hear them going
and
around.
Stupid. The bigger they are, the stupider they are. So I understand.
Way it goes. Yeah.
Absolutely, right there with you.
But at the same time, down in the basement, there's some, dangerous things.
Wow, you said that really slow.
I mean, they're not too dangerous. Like hopefully, you don't even got to worry about it. We just get in, we just get out, we get what we need, we free him, we're gone. We're golden. We're Gucci.
Gucci.
Wait, did you say?
I like it.
Did you just say free him?
You're not there.
I know, but out of character.
Yes.
Insight,
Okay.
Tadpole.
I mean, you really need to ask him what the dangerous thing is.
I figured we'd have a group meeting here and invite Duskin in.
Yeah, here's the thing. You gotta. Some of the hirelings, maybe a little bit too loyal to, strong for no reasons.
I'm thinking no hirelings whatsoever. Maybe except for you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm here. Obviously, I'm good. I'm proposing it to you. I'm not gonna double cross you. That'd be crazy.
Crazy, cray.
Very crazy.
What was Duskin got possessed with?
You're just suspicious that everyone's possessed, aren't you?
All right, yeah. So
how do we know you're not possessed?
I guess okay. So let's see what you've been cleaning, and I take her off, and let's see. Is it her? Is Duskin he or she?
He.
Okay. Let's see what you've been cleaning. Let's see how well you've been doing. And we go off and inspect some of the work. And I'll just try to casually get little bits of information here and there on what she's talking about, he's talking about.
Because it doesn't matter if you're androgynous.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, not a big deal.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait for the group to get back, and then I'll talk to the group.
Okay. The group coming back from Hambones. Man, I almost said Strombontol. Any detours, or are we coming straight back?
Let's come straight back.
Do we need to detour anywhere?
I don't think so. The skeletons are carrying me.
I'd like to think they've sort of like made a plankin out of like another skeleton, so they've got like a bone throne, and then just one on each end of the on shoulders. Very humble person, Adrian.
Yes.
With an amulet of wall control, would you be able to make a moving skeleton chair?
Yes, I have to make a giant throne. Has anyone ever seen Fyodor Komarazov from Warhammer 40k?
Nope.
Well, in the TTS universe, he's been possessed by the Star Child, but otherwise, he has a little mechanized throne he sits on, which is why he's made fun of. A throne of judgment. That's probably why he was possessed. An old man that's crouched, he sits on the throne. It's the perfect possession. But imagine that, see Discord, but made of skeletons.
Sure.
Yes.
I want to make one of those. I want to make a skeleton. I can just make it into a chair and control it as a chair. And it'll just stomp people,
I mean, given some time, you could probably do something like that.
Yeah.
How well can you control the wall?
The roll requires strength checks.
Yeah, probably not very well.
On another note, I want to fabricate a wagon, and I want to learn the spell Phantom Steed and enchant the wagon with Phantom Steed, so we have a magical ghost carriage. The only reason I don't have it is because I have the dragon to ride around on at the moment. And it's a ritual.
Okie dokie. We are all back in the mansion. Duskin, of course, is, whenever you can, sort of taking looks at Tadpole and sort of, they're not exactly shooing motions, but like if you want to encourage somebody to ask something, you do a certain little thing with your hands. I'm doing it with my hands right now. You can't see.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, I saw.
I saw it in my mind.
Yeah, well, I'll try to casually ask the group, say, hey, can I talk to y'all for a minute?
Yeah. What's up? What's on your mind?
Can you?
In private. So take her off. Take everybody off to one of the side rooms.
Okay.
And I explain that Duskin has a proposition, and I believe him that there might be a target with an opportunity to have a little 5-figure discount in town here, that might be very profitable for us if they're open to it.
Here's the thing. Man, I do not know how Zydroan would react to this, and whether he is even in the conversation. I'll give 420 another quick pick.
Sure.
I would personally say we want to keep Zydroan out of this.
Yeah, he's a hireling, he's loyal.
He is a hireling, and I mean, he was the hireling.
He's not part of the core group then.
He'd probably be pretty loyal.
Yeah, so we won't be inviting him.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I'll explain to them. Besides, he's got to be cleaning. No, this is bad. Windows need washing.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so I explained to them and that it's Stromtoli, that Duskin has, according to what he's told me, knowledge of secret passages and traps and things like that. This will be a quick smash and grab. It should be easy in, easy out, quick money. And then at that point, I'll bring Duskin in to let the group ask questions.
Sure.
It's
So
all right.
Duskin comes in, jumps on the table. Duskin, obviously, very, very small. He is tiny. I mean, he's like a foot or so. So he's sort of pacing back and forth across the table.
Toe apples tall?
Hmm?
Toe apples tall?
The thing that I heard was 2 apples storm.
No, 2 apples tall.
2
apples
apples
tall.
tall.
Tall. Got it.
What?
Gosh.
Like the Smurfs.
Papa Smurf?
Sure, yeah. I mean, he's probably a little bit bigger than a Smurf. I feel like the Smurf's are only a couple of inches tall.
He's like an action figure size. Does he have kung fu grip?
He does.
Is he at... Wait.
He's
Stretch
Armstrong tall.
Exactly, Stretch Armstrong tall. Duskin is a tiny, tiny little guy.
Oh my god. And this entire time I was thinking he was a bit bigger, like halfling size.
No. He makes halflings look big.
Yikes.
Yeah. So yeah, what's up? Are we agreeing to do it? We're ready? We're gonna go? Gonna get some black clothes? You know, so
Clothes?
we can't be seen?
Oh, okay.
That's the way you do it, right?
Sure.
Do you know how to make visible?
I don't think you can. Hold
You
on,
do
let me
the
check.
magic thing, right?
I don't have his thing up.
Well, I want to ask Duskin about what types of defenses can we expect.
Look, the defenses, I mean, for the most part, they're probably not going to be a lot of things. There's going to be, people in the house, servants, this, that, whatever, who are probably, on a scale of 1 to 10, probably about 4s or 5s in loyalties as it goes. Then there's traps, a lot of traps, a whole bunch of traps. But you're good, because, I know how to disarm the traps. Everyone, all of them, every single one. There's not a trap in there that I do not know how to disarm, and we're going to be good. Basically what we do is we go in, we, fiddle around a little bit, maybe steal some things from the ground floor. We go up to the top, you fiddle around a little bit more. There's some locks and things that you do that you have to, hit in a certain order. We go down and then bam, down in the basement. That's where the good stuff is. That's what we need. After we get it. What?
He has a basement?
Yeah, he's got a basement.
The rich piece of shit?
Yeah, I know, right? Can you imagine having a basement? He had dirt specifically imported in just so he could build a basement.
Yeah.
Daddy?
Hold on 1 second. What's up?
Please?
Huh?
How does that work?
Please?
I can make you some lunch.
They build on like an elevated thing, so you have to walk upstairs the inside, but then there's...
Huh?
What can
I don't know. Can you guys give me like 5 or 10 so I can make some lunch for my kid?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I know we were kind of like right in the middle of, but obviously.
Oh, Duskin's cocaine.
When you're
talk.
hungry, you're hungry.
So I'll be back in a couple. Everybody take a break.
Cocaine.
Huh?
So at some point they called me trying to say they don't want anything else other than the monster, but like I've been looking at my phone the entire time, so I've somehow missed a phone call. But I got a refund for a thing that was free for me anyways, because it was a coupon, so I
It's
don't know
like,
how that works. They take it from the guy's tip, because that was his tip. I'm assuming they just gave me money from the queue. Can you refund? I don't know.
I feel like it's probably not necessarily a refund
I have
because
no idea how that works.
It's credit probably, but
yeah, it's probably because I think
I've
if you,
never
I
even used
don't
one
think
of
it costs
those
them anything to give you
third-party-
credit.
I guess I should eat my
refunds.
soup now. How is 7-Eleven out of monsters? I go to this one. I was looking for them the other day. I don't think they don't have the big monsters, but they have all the small ones, even the other types of small ones. They have every other fucking energy drink, but they don't have any of the big monsters for some reason. This is a big thing of soup, Jesus Christ.
So you got soup.
Yeah, I have Campbell's chicken noodle
Do you
soup.
get
You got chicken noodle. Disgusting.
do
What?
you get Rockstar in America?
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
Rockstar.
there's Rockstar. I personally, I like
Do you get the twist top can?
no,
Replaceable lid.
no.
No, thanks.
At least not that I know of. That sounds useful though.
Excellent. There's this big 710 milliliter can of that Rockstar purple. I think that's the only flavor they do it of.
That would be nice.
I've been in queue for DayZ for like 10 minutes. I just want to build my base while I'm not doing stuff, because the code lock mod they have doesn't work for tents in this server. That's the only reason I bought one, so I have to make a door just in front of the tent so no one can steal my shit. Because you can't destroy the tents in this server. Can't buy nails, I just want to go find nails.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I have DayZ in the background,
Oh,
so I can build my base. But I've been in queue for like 10 minutes now.
I've been thinking about updating my graphics card.
So,
Wait until September if you're getting like a gaming one, because all the new GPU stuff just leaked, so Nvidia just showed it off. But they're probably releasing at the end of the month because they have a countdown to their anniversary day, which is the end of the month. So they'll probably. Why is there a wolf in the safe zone?
You
So they'll
think?
probably
Will they mark down stuff? You think?
Oh yeah, the new chips come out though. Like 2000s and stuff should be way cheaper.
Okay, because I have my Ion one because one of my friends helped me pick it out. And it's like 200 something right now, which isn't that bad. But it's still kind of a lot of money. So I don't know. I wouldn't know how to install it. I'd have to have him help me with it. You know what I want though? Or McDonald's French fries.
There's a wolf in the safe zone because the server has safe zones. They can hit you because it's a safe zone. You can't take health damage, but you can't shoot your guns either. I think I can damage your stuff.
Wait, why are you playing? Do you like DayZ? I mean, I guess you do if you're playing it, but
It's playable.
it's playable.
It's playable. I think it's less. It's like Arma 3 is pretty choppy if you're trying to play the zombie or the survival mod. It's pretty choppy.
Hmm.
Like I was trying to play one of them and I was getting like shitty frame rate the entire time. Mufasa's deafened. Does he know this?
I don't know. It's like, why can't I hear anybody? I think I want to buy a pair of pants, but I also want to save money for the graphics card.
For the reason I have my other jobs, I want to save money. I want to build a new computer. I kind of want to dump the money on the 3000 because I'm really as I've. Oh look, Mufasa's just muted now instead of Deathhead. Good job. But I want to get a nice new GPU and a new computer probably for Cyberpunk. But the thing is, the new 3000s probably have a new pin. It's a smaller mini 12 connector, and they need a bigger power supply. Which means not only you probably have to get stuff just for the pin and stuff with the new power supply, but you probably have to buy new stuff made just for those, which probably would be more expensive. But at the same time, if the freaking price of like a 280 goes from like 500 to 600 to like 300, then that's a lot better, I feel.
Yeah.
I'm having this wolf chase me out of the safe zone so I can actually kill it if it doesn't kill me before I can shoot it. I'm gonna go back inside after I pelt it.
I just want my computer to actually be able to run something without stuttering.
Okay, I just killed a doggo. Why have the wolf spawn in the fucking safe zone? They can damage your gear, but you can't kill them. They can't kill you. They can't do damage. Why the hell do they damage your gear still?
Oh crap.
I like this stuff. It's UK based, got decent enough ping to play on. Yeah, that's the thing. I was playing on the Arma 3 mod, one of the survival ones with all the zombies and shit and base building. It was local, like it was, you know, East Coast. I had great ping. I was lagging like a bitch because the FPS just sucked somehow. I like DayZ's inventories and stuff better, and I think the engine's a bit more, the graphics look a bit better. But Arma 3 definitely has part of a military sims and stuff like that. If you want to use vehicles, which are buggy in DayZ, which I don't get considering they've made the game like 4 times already. Like, sure, your hotshot mod developer left you in the first year because he's a piece of shit, but like, you guys have been making Arma games for years now. Modders kind of picked up the slack like usual. That's also what I don't like about Arma 3 is that unless you have mods for it, I think they exist. There's like none of the you don't have to load your own ammo, you don't have to actually count your mags and stuff and have inventory space like square wise, like organized. It's just like, oh, this has this much inventory, you need this to hold this. And you can actually just load it, you can combine stuff, but you don't have to manually load your mags or like unjam your gun and stuff. That's kind of little realistic touches I like.
Oh shit. Hey! I think. Wait. Oh, really cool.
What?
Oh, wait. Never mind. I ordered a couple of custom minis. So I think they're getting one's getting delivered tomorrow.
Custom what?
Minis. Miniatures.
A&D miniatures, right?
Yeah.
From Heroes Forge or where?
Heroes Forge. But what I did was, because, you know, they're kind of fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So I downloaded those like little what do they call them, SLF files.
Yeah, the digital ones, yeah.
Yeah, and then I went to I found like not a 3D printing service, and I got those printed, and it cost me like $20 less.
Oh wow, that's a great idea.
Yeah, it cost me like I think maybe to print or to like produce them and ship them. It cost me like I think $7.50 for each miniature.
Oh wow, so next to nothing.
Yeah, and I could have even gone like cheaper on that. Could have been like $6.50 at the least.
Huh.
Yeah. So we'll see how it turns out. Because one of them, they said that it's possible that one of them might not turn out that great because of how the miniature is. It has like a kind of part where it's holding a staff. So they said that might be a little wacky. But though, I'm very excited.
Yeah, I've got one was Ford. I did a Kobold Monk.
Oh, that's so funny! I actually did a miniature of Guts from Hero Forge. So I got it like produced and shipped to me.
Cool.
That's really funny. I even painted them. Very happy with how it turned out. Though it's so small, I feel like it's like $26 for this tiny little thing.
Yeah.
So I think it is a good idea. I hope that, custom miniature services become a little more common, so the prices go down a tiny bit.
Give me a second. I'm actually gonna go heat my soup up for real.
Yeah.
Soup.
Now, apparently, sadly, my huge obstacle course came out, so Cage just like ran. I took it all out, but there's random pieces of it, and so now it's just a purple bridge in there.
Okay. Go eat.
There's a little purple bridge in there.
Alright. I'm back.
Sorry. What did you make her?
Just ramen, but I mean, okay. I had to find the ramen, so.
I was going to say ramen or hot dogs.
It was ramen.
Yeah.
There was also mac and cheese on the table, but man, she chose ramen over mac and cheese. I'm surprised.
Well, what kind of mac and cheese?
I mean, Kraft. Nothing's fancy, but.
Nah, I would have chosen ramen.
Oh, I don't know. I feel as if you have not had some Kraft mac and cheese in a while if you have said that.
Well, it depends, because I find the Kraft mac and cheese, it's not that cheesy. Which is why I don't necessarily... I prefer, like... I don't want to say I prefer Velveeta, but, like, that kind of cheese. Mm-hmm. Or that kind of mac and cheese. I don't know.
I add a little bit of cheese to my mac and cheese.
Made with whole milk. Whole milk and add cheese.
Yeah, that's...
A little bit of cream, heavy cream, because it's always in my house. Yeah.
That sounds good. Too bad I don't carry
all those unnecessary calories.
I mean, yeah, but you know what I say? We're here for a good time, not a long time.
That's fair enough. So is anybody not here?
I think...
Yeah, I don't think Adrian or Mufasa are here.
Yeah, Adrian went to go heat up soup.
Yeah.
Soup. I'm looking at a pair of pants yet, but I can't tell if I want to get them in a size 0 or a size 1.
Pants. I might as well give people a back ping. Because everybody loves getting pinged.
Getting paid.
She's watching Teen Titans Go. And it is a silly show if I've ever seen a silly show.
It's very silly. I tried watching it. It's definitely not my demographic.
Yeah.
Who pinged me?
It was I.
But no, you have to make her watch the good Teen Titans, not that shitty Go one.
I don't think the other Teen Titans is even on the air anymore.
No, sad. It's the same. It sucks. It's literally the same voice actors and stuff.
I know.
Yeah, which good for them.
No, yeah, I get that bag, but
I watched a teeny bit of the old one, like teeny, because, you know, I'm a nerd. Apparently just recently they have replaced one of the voice actors for, like...
Wait, who?
The Beast Boy guy. And they've made his character even more annoying. Like, he just says, like, slang all the time, weird slang. It's not just yo, but yeah, it's...
They replaced Greg Sipes? Why?
On another note, the new season, like whatever the newest season of Young Justice was, that came out after like got canceled and came back, is pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We're not.
Beast Boy was doing pretty good with his own Teen Titans.
We still like to watch the silly shows. Like, don't get me wrong, we watched Amazing World of Gumball too. And,
okay, I like Amazing World of Gumball. It's very funny.
It makes me laugh.
It's very funny. Though, I don't want to say I hate the new Teen Titans, because it's obviously not for me. It's directed at younger kids.
You can say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
They said hi back. I have to get her something to drink because I'm a bad father and forgot to give her a liquid refreshment.
No, you're not a bad father.
I'll be back.
It's okay. It's just.
He's
just a guy. It's okay. It's okay.
What?
Just a guy.
Who? Yeah, I grew up with the old Teen Titans, so that's like, it's almost like sacred ground. We ever gonna get a season 6? I don't think so.
Of what?
Teen Titans.
Yeah, probably not.
It's the same thing with, like, are we ever gonna get a season 2 of Ouran High School Host Club? Probably not. I will believe it when I see it.
So that's central. Yeah, there's no cooling and thermal solutions in the CPU. It's settled at about 760 degrees Celsius, melting point of aluminum. Like, oh, okay. Thanks, video. So you know that without your new advanced cooling tech and all that shit, that it would just catch fire instantly.
Wait, what's gonna catch fire instantly?
I look at the video I posted.
Alright, I'm back. So if you were to eat ramen, like a 13-cent, you know, just package of ramen, Manchurian, what do you think would be your drink of choice?
Milk.
For a kid?
Yeah, well, for you.
Oh.
Water.
With ramen?
Yeah.
Like a juice or a fizzy drink or something?
I would probably choose, like, Arizona
Like I
Ice.
drink things for their sugar content.
Or water.
Interesting, because she went with, like, chocolate milk. And chocolate milk would not be real high on my list.
Chocolate milk should be the top of every list, regardless of what you're eating.
Yeah,
I like chocolate almond milk.
Last dinner
probably
date, chocolate milk.
ramen.
Chocolate milk.
I mean,
Is
chocolate milk.
definitely on
milk.
that list of things I would want.
roast beef with chocolate milk, lasagna with chocolate milk,
Chocolate milk's pretty good.
Chocolate
But...
milk.
cheese and crackers
I
with
like
chocolate
putting, like,
milk.
cereal
Cheesecake
with chocolate milk. You put like chocolate milk in your cereal.
Cocoa Puffs with chocolate milk.
That is
Exactly.
an amount of decadence
that's-
that I cannot begin to comprehend.
It's very
See,
good.
the
I
thing
did
The
it.
thing is, Cocoa Puffs with strawberry milk.
So you have chocolate strawberry milk left over in your bowl?
I'm afraid I don't like
yeah.
that.
I don't know.
I'm not
it's
sure.
It's like eating chocolate strawberries.
I guess.
I don't know
think
about
that sounds real good on paper, but I think in practice it doesn't work out like that.
It sounds good on paper.
I tell you what you never want to do is make your coffee accidentally with banana milk.
Who drinks
I've
banana milk?
never heard of banana milk.
You've never heard of banana milk?
No.
Is it like
Is it just
banana
like
flavored
milk
milk?
with-
No,
Yeah.
they
Okay,
take little
okay.
bananas and they stroke the bottom and milk it.
That's an image
like-
I never.
It's
It
like
costs
the-
$0.
It's like legitimately the best type of flavored milk there ever has been.
I
and
think
you've
I
never heard of it.
I don't necessarily think that. That sounds pretty bad. I don't
I
like
feel
banana
sorry
milk.
for you.
It's like when they make banana flavored candy, like banana flavored Laffy Taffy. It's the worst flavor.
It's pretty
Banana
good.
runs are
That
the
is-
best.
That is terrible.
All right. Intermission is over. So yes, we are in our room. We are talking to Duskin about his plans. He sort of gave a very brief, barely coherent, sort of rambling of what his idea of the plan is. Yeah, again, what we do, we go in, we do a little stuff, we try to, make a distraction or something like that, so there's not a lot of guards. We go up, we dodge some traps, maybe steal little things on the way, visit a nightstand or something, pull out like a gold mirror or something. I don't know what he's got up there. But either way, we do some things, we hit some buttons, and we go down to the basement. The basement, that's where the important stuff is. We just go in there, we figure out the sequence of buttons we got to hit to get to the guy, we free the guy, and we're good, and then, we go home, and we're fine. Happy days all around.
What guy is this we're talking about?
I have 3 nuts.
The guy, the big guy.
I have 3 nuts.
Who's strong told?
First of all, you want to make sure you get all the jewelry boxes. Second of all, you don't know the combination of buttons you need to press.
Well, no, I mean, we can figure it out. I'm sure. It's
Walk
only going to take us a couple of minutes to go through all of them, and then we'll be good. Nothing will happen. Nothing bad. Almost
How
promise.
many?
Guarantee it.
How many buttons are there? How many buttons are there? How many possible button presses are there?
It's just like 26 buttons, something like that.
26 buttons. You think it will take us?
I mean,
If you don't know the combination, 26 buttons. That's going to take more than a couple of minutes. Just to
yeah,
go
but I
through
can press the buttons really fast. Like,
all of them.
really fast.
I know you can press the buttons
Really fast.
but what if the system locks you out after 3 times of getting it wrong?
It doesn't.
So if you know this much, why don't you know what buttons to press?
Because there's a lot of buttons. I don't really see the buttons. I mean, he keeps the buttons away from me.
And who's the guy you want to free? What is this about freeing someone?
He sort of starts frantically pacing on the table and sort of bopping his head to side, as if he's having sort of an inner monologue about whether he wants to, actually say. Look, it's a little awkward to say. Can we just agree to do it? Like I can almost 99.99999999999% guarantee that he will not kill you. In fact, he'll probably be really happy.
Well, sounds great to me.
That doesn't sound so reassuring to me.
Yeah, but aren't you like a demon or something?
Yeah, Rick, you like him like a demon or something?
So what's your cut and what's our cut?
Yeah, look, anything you can find in there, you can get it. I just want to get the guy free.
Is it a big guy? Is it a small guy? Is it another quickling?
I mean, it's a biggin' guy. I mean, it's about like you, not you, but it's about like him guy, and he sort of gestures to Adrian.
Perhaps you should shift the city back and then do it.
Yeah, but now's the opportunity. What happens if Stromboli finds his way back?
That's what I'm saying. Make it so he can't get back easily. Remember, he's not in the city.
Yeah, but time's a wasting right now. Strike while the anvil's hot, you know. Seize the day. Carpe diem.
Do you heat up your anvil? I don't think that's the right thing.
You're a tiny bit far away from the mic. I couldn't quite hear you.
I was just making a joke anyway.
Gotcha.
I've moved my mic.
I had turned you back down from the other session, so... like, giving insight checks, you know, he seems... he's telling the truth. I don't know exactly when you rolled that insight check, but either way.
He's telling the truth.
Do I know if any of the...
As much as I want to help him...
Oh, yeah, and then we probably got to get the big guy out. Like, you know.
Choice.
Do I know any of the slaves in Strompoli's house?
You would not.
Okay.
And then we got to get the guy out.
As much as I want to help him, he's not... That's an easy decision.
Wait a minute. Don't you like that little rock guy? He's there too. We can get him out. We can bust him. We can be free.
I want to try to unsuccessfully flip the table. Stop trying to do it. Like, we gotta go, guys.
It's a big table. Didn't you bring him in? Yeah. It's that guy. Little blue guy. Little crystal.
Wait, is the Foghemoth there too?
I don't know what that is. But yeah, probably. Look, we just gotta get the combination right. Then we'll be good.
Now it's my experience. Things like this always seem more simple than they turn out to be.
I feel like we should probably shift the city first just so we can make sure Stromboli's not here. Because we tricking along, we were like, oh no, someone's breaking in. Come straight back.
He's starting to get a little impatient and is like sort of stamping his feet. He's like, oh my gosh, what's taking you guys so long? Aren't you big and supposed to be like quick to action? Like, go get him! Go! Let's go! Hey! Why are we just talking about it?
Because we usually just jump into tempting offers.
This also sounds shifty.
Offers not tempting enough. Risk everything. Or...
Well,
look, aren't you guys already screwing him over or something?
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor. I'm just thinking we should make sure he's gone for good before we try it. At the very least, having him on a different plane will give us more time to do it.
Well, is the city ready to shift right now?
No, but we haven't even talked to the Zistchill yet. I think we at least see what's happening there, then we can do this. Has anyone conveniently knocked on our door yet, Grim?
I mean, maybe?
Knock,
but probably
knock.
not.
See, look, there it is. Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, you mean on, like, the big door? No, nobody has. Oh, you biggins always drag your feet for everything! So frustrating.
I really don't know what to do here. What do you think, Gats?
I mean, it sounds...
Do we have a Gat?
Makes it sound simple, but I don't necessarily know if it's gonna be that simple.
I just feel like we should at least get our stuff in order before we do it.
Yeah, I
If
think...
he's not coming back, we have all the time in the world.
Yeah. That's what I think. Unless anyone
Yeah, but
has
I
an
mean,
urgent need to
no
do
offense.
it right now.
If we do wait, try and shift the city back, we do.
Sort of
Risk the fact
mid-sentence, you all feel sort of like a deep rumbling in the pit of your stomachs, those of you that have stomachs, or in the pit of your soul bag. And you certainly feel it before you can hear it, sort of like if you've ever felt the pressure drop while driving like above mountains or in the mountains, you know, you sort of, or on a roller coaster, you get this like really sinking feeling where like your stomach just drops. Well, you all sort of feel that. And then the klaxon for the city goes off. Once. Much louder than it typically is, but also much shorter than it would typically go along for as well.
Is that indicating it's going to shift? Is that what's that?
I think we have bigger fish.
That
to
is
fry.
unlike the city going to shift klaxon.
I think the big boy back.
Can I run outside and have a look around for the big boy if he's back?
You run outside, and everything's gone dark. Much darker than it normally is, because it's normally sort of like a dusky type deal. You do not see the big boy doing everything, but you do see something else in the air, in the middle of this darkness. It looks, you know, like a rift, like space is somehow being torn open, and you can see things falling from it, but you can't quite make out what they are from where you are.
Oh shit, guys, come look at this. I yell out to everyone to come take a look.
I'm gonna run over.
It's kind of pretty.
Something's happening here. And, we might need to do something about that. If we can.
And you can't quite see how many things are falling from it. Because at first, you know, you sort of get the impression that something's falling from it before you actually see it. But you at least see several dozen sort of medium-sized balls, at least, drop from the rift.
Well, if we needed a diversion to help us with the Stromboli job, this would definitely be it.
What kind of diversion?
Like a big portal opening up in the sky, dropping things on the city kind of diversion?
Well,
Is it dropping things on the city, or are they dropping well far out of the city?
It is over the city.
So things are dropping onto the city.
Perfect diversion.
Can we see it, like, is there like, in the middle of the rift, is there, like, can you see into wherever it's coming from, maybe? Or is it just nothingness with things falling in?
I mean, it looks like a big old rip in nothingness. make a circle.
Sort of just like a tear in space time.
Yeah.
Is it closing?
Does it appear to be closing? No. I mean, this is, of course, over just the course of a couple seconds.
Well, let's go. Time is a wasting. Strompoli's house will definitely be distracted.
Sure, why not? I'll leave a note on the door saying, hey, please send at this person.
Alright. This is great. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh, thank you, giant Holden Sky thingy. To who's coming? Are we all going? What's going on? What's the plan?
Come on.
Sure.
Be a man.
If this somebody could kill us, I'd rather have Rick there.
Yeah.
Locks and traps, tadpole, magic shit's me. Guts for the sneaking music.
I think with the risk involved, we're gonna need him.
No, it's
Yeah.
good Zydrone isn't here, because he wouldn't be doing this anyways.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, Deskin, let's go.
I'm a little bit interested on what's falling on the city. But...
Alright, so we need to go ahead and, grab our stuff. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Alright!
Let's tell the Reg to organize the fences of the house, and we'll be back shortly.
Just put the skeleton walls on the fucking door.
Yeah.
So you call it Reg, and he sort of snaps forward as if he wasn't been paying attention, and just gives you a what? Yeah, I'll... Yeah.
Never mind. Hart, protect the house.
Make sure Reg is fine.
I'm gonna put the walls by the door, as that's protection enough.
Get him some fresh every day.
So fresh. I remember how fresh it used to be. So whom are we taking with us?
Do you want to take one or two of the hags?
I mean, of course, all of you.
I think the hags might be useful because they're
I'd
not
note
Stromtoli.
I'd like to know the court isn't a Stromtoli, she's someone else's.
Correct.
For court. We should see what job she has for us, you know?
Yeah, she hasn't brought that up.
Well, I don't think we want to have a very large group. I think stealth and speed is more the menu of the day.
I'm saying she's an assassin, so she's got that on the table.
She's more the thiefy one. It was Zol who was the...
Well, then she's used to breaking into senators' places.
That's
and stealing
probably...
shit.
If she's not a Stromboli type, then we should probably bring... That would be a good one to bring. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. What about the rat folk?
Hell no.
They're more fighter types, realistically.
Kif is not awful at the sneak, but she's more sneaking / performing.
You know who is bad at the sneak?
I do not know whether you offer it, but Zoosh would not wish to go along if you do.
Well, she's being sad, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So are we good with these people?
Wow, Grim, it's not a way to be racist.
What? These people?
Damn it, Grim.
I don't see the people.
Yeah, we're on the map
where
page.
are we?
The city map.
We're on the city.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, how loyal is court? Do we actually want to let hirelings in on this?
I mean, court doesn't work for Stromtoli. Anything, it's just more of a job audition for her.
The thiefy person, and I say maybe the hags, and then us.
Sue would want to stay with Zoosh. Sadie definitely would want to come.
All right.
All right. So,
Right.
give me uno momento.
I kind of want to get Crusader Kings 3, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for that amount of incest yet, you know? It's only $50 though, it's weird. Comes out in 6 days. It looks nicer than the older one did, honestly. I haven't really kept up. I wonder how much they've, you know.
I haven't played any of them, so I would not be able to judge.
Watching Remy playing, he was making a tomboy religion, and accidentally ended up with Jerusalem somehow, after ignoring all the Crusades. And then at the end, all of his family got really ancestral, just all of a sudden, you know, randomly.
So the things that we will notice about this map very instantly is that we are not actually against the grid. So you have to pay attention to the actual grid on the map, because it does not match up to the Roll20 grid, so there's no happy little lock-on or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
We could enable and try to measure it up, but yeah, okay.
Sure.
My skeletons, I assume, are in my bag at this point.
If that is what you would like to do, then yes.
I can just walk into some dude's manor with the army of skeletons. I mean, I could, I guess. Hey guys, you're on a new appointment. Crossbows. Phew.
So we get about, say, 100 feet or so away from the mansion. And all the while during this sort of journey, these little things have been dropping from this rift the entire time. We should be lined up pretty well for 5 feet marks, but...
It does seem about 5 foot first.
Yeah.
I like how we're not the heroic party, so we can ignore all the plot stuff happening in the background. To loot a mansion.
You know.
Okay, I'm going to tell everybody.
I'm a little bit interested in the plot stuff happening in the background.
I would like everybody to gather around for just a moment.
Do that after.
And then
are we getting your blessings, Tadpole?
No, pass without a trace.
Your blessings, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's a thief's blessing, isn't it?
Please rub your Grammy paws all over me.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Bless me with being able to actually sneak. I have a +2 modifier.
Now you have a +12 modifier.
Mm-hmm. So Duskin sort of, as we're gathering around and buffing the party, sort of whispers, right, how are we going to do this? So,
well, first...
here's the thing, how much time do you want to take? Because, I mean, probably better to get in, get out, smash and grab, whatever we can. You know, we might not get as much stuff, but it'll be way, way safer. There is magic everywhere.
What kind of magic?
All kinds of, like, there's locks on all sorts of things, there's wards, there's traps. I mean, it's almost as if a fairly high-level person lived here.
Huh. That's a lot of magic boards, guys. Mellow note, Pop.
It's a good thing Duskin's going first, so...
I mean, worst case scenario, I can always get us through a magically locked door. But everyone's gonna know about it.
I can do that too. But yeah, all the doors and windows are magically sealed and warded. It looks like, I'm assuming, arcane lock on all of them. Is there any alarm spells I can see, Grim?
Alarm spells? No.
Just like lock spells?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're on, Duskin. Take us in.
Well, again, Duskin asked, how do you want to do this? Do you want to, like, take your time going through stealing things? Do you want to do real quick, sort of get in, get what you need, and get out?
I thought we should get to the vault, but, if anything's on the way in and out.
I mean...
this place, there's not likely, like, tons of treasure or anything like that, but there's going to be stuff around.
Let's go to the vault, then.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick path. We're going to go up. We're going to go through the stairs, up the stairs. We're going to go to, the bedroom. And then we're going to go straight on down, all right?
Wait. Why'd you say it like that?
I mean, there, might be a thing or two in the bedroom guarding, right?
Does he keep his weird sex slaves in there?
No.
I'm going to send my familiar up to the bedroom window to look inside.
I mean, there would not be a window. Again, windows are typically not a thing that are in the city. I know the maps show them, but...
I'll be getting in then.
Is the vault on the second story?
No, the vault is in the basement.
The vault's in the basement.
All right.
Assuming he's got like a little panic room elevator down in his room only.
Yes, as a matter of fact. Something similar to that.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so the way I'm going to do it is... Whoops, that's not what it went. I want to kind of do this a little bit differently than what we normally do. I want to do this as far as initiative orders go, and I'm going to be tracking down how long it actually takes us turn-wise. Okay? So what I would like for everyone is to go...
How long for actually.
Oh yeah, is to roll initiative. And don't forget to select a token.
Select the token.
Aww.
Oh, that's a terrible
fuck.
The owls redeemed me.
Jeez, I'm glad I get an advantage on. I rolled a 7.
I can't actually control Court. Someone roll for her.
Court. I got Court. Don't worry. My next question, because I never remember. Does Pass Without Trace affect that many people?
Yeah.
As many people that can fit within a 10 by 10 area that I choose.
Fair enough. They can certainly fit within that.
Just click the spell card.
The what?
I'm just gonna click the spell card.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm assuming happens, however, is that we are all sort of deferring to Duskin. Unless something sort of happens first.
Unless it looks like he's about to fuck up, because I can see all the words and stuff.
Yeah. So we will actually go down to Duskin. Holy shit, Duskin is fast.
A quickling's fast swim? You don't say.
Duskin goes to the door. He pulls out a key. He opens the door, and then he rushes in. It will be an action to open any sort of doors, so you can't obviously open multiple doors at a time. All right. We're just gonna cheat things around. You know what? That's way easier. Duskin has somehow taken 20 on his initiative roll. And now acts first. Guts, you're up next.
Alright.
On your turn, I would also like you to roll a stealth roll.
What?
Remembering to add plus 10 to it.
So a stealth roll plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
We did defer. So wouldn't it the first spot now?
Well,
you broke up a lot there, Rick. I couldn't hear you.
I'd like to note we also can't be tracked by magical means, and we leave no tracks or traces behind.
Right.
Well, yeah, I was just saying, we told him to go first. Wouldn't he just take the first spot in initiative?
Yeah. I mean, look, that's what I'm doing. So because it's not
I will
really like combat. All right.
I'll follow Duskin.
Tapple.
If it-
And again, each square is still 5 foot, so it's a beautiful roll.
Yeah.
22, 23. Rick. Big Rick.
Be stealthy.
Let's check. Let's check how quiet Rick.
An 18.
Can I use a luck point?
I mean, 18 is
that's
still
not bad.
pretty good.
That's 18's. We just are silent as death.
Yeah.
You're just silent.
Yeah, okay. 18's good.
Court.
I'm not the stealthiest of guys, though.
Court's rolled and Tadpole down.
Jeez. Court's...
The owl. I would like for the owl to mess things up somehow.
The owl has a +3 to stealth, Graham.
I know, but...
Oh, the owl rolled a 14 on stealth. You had to say it, Grim. You had to say it. The DM's jinxing me. I want to reroll. I'm gonna shove the owl in the bag. Get in the bag, owl.
Just squawks loudly.
I'm gonna shove the owl in the bag.
That's still a 14, guys. That's still a 14. That's not horrific.
Oh, but it's
I mean, it is a
14
critical
with a
fail.
natural 1. Adrian.
Yeah, no. The owl noisily falls into the bag of holding.
I'd like to
and the
think he
skeleton-
sort of flies into a glass wall of some sort because there's no windows. Just
Birds
makes a
can't
big
see.
bang.
There's just a wall there. 35. I beat Tadpole.
Very impressive.
I'm gonna crawl on the ceiling like a creeper, as I can.
Duskin sort of turns around and goes
Yeah.
towards the owl. The place,
really?
the vestibule itself, just sort of
You gonna?
screams wealth at you. Oh, did I didn't actually move them. Yeah.
I'm on the ceiling doing my Spider-Man thing.
There's just a lush red carpet, and carpet isn't something that's very common in the city, because as you know, sort of organic things tend to break down, and cloth, guess what it comes from. There are large statues just standing up. They are all Stromtoli himself.
Does the carpet work?
Does the carpet work? Yeah,
Does
I mean,
it stay
you're just
on
a
the
little
floor?
quietly, a little more quiet on the carpet. But yes, I mean, it's a large carpet and all that. Duskin opens the door, pulls out another key. 5, 10.
And I like to redo it. If I see any wards pop up or anything he might trigger, I want to preemptively, stop him. I can see this magic.
20.
Duskin's disappeared to a top floor we haven't seen before.
He has.
Is that a bathtub? I want a bathtub.
Has just been
Duskin
unlocked. Over to
Duskin
Guts.
vanished into the 4th dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, no need for another stealth roll.
Can we keep this after we banish him to the Shadow Realm? I think we need an upgrade.
I'm not really
You
sure
just want a
what
basement.
Yeah.
I should do.
The stairs are here, and they lead to
Over there.
here.
Okay, I'll follow Duskin then.
Okay. You can just sort of blunk on.
Well, boop.
He would tell you to watch some of the steps, specifically the third step.
Okay.
It's not hard to do.
Let me actually. How does Pass Without a Trace work?
You get a +10 to it.
And you don't leave any
Stealth roll.
traces or any notes, like any,
Okay.
Let me put it this way: is anybody not following?
I think we're all following.
Dusking through? Okay, then I can just...
Rick, do you have any sudden urges to steal things that look like hammers?
Just a mall.
Okay.
Say them all, or just a mall?
Just
Yes.
a mall.
Okay.
Just Hambone's one. Maybe this thing. I can't paint some ruler.
Okay.
Wouldn't mind stealing it. Whatever hid.
Duskin moves through these two doors, one of which was opened already. He is moving faster than you all can move, though. He's starting to get a little bit ahead of you.
What is his movement speed?
120.
Wow. He's super fast.
That second floor dining room, that piece of shit. Look at that second floor dining room.
At this point, you would have to start running to keep up with him. He is, however, stopped at this next door. Do we start running to keep up with him?
Well, I'll tell everybody hold on a second, and I will run up there because I've got a speed of 50 normally. So, and I'll get hold of Duskin and tell him to quietly. I'll tell him to slow down where he can't keep up.
All right, we have to keep it a little bit. We have to hurry up, though. Things are going on. We only have a certain amount of time before,
That's fine. But if they have to run, they can't stealth. And if they can't stealth, well, they make noise. And if they make noise, we all die.
Goddamn biggins.
I agree. Slow lumbering lots, but that's all we have to work with.
Fine, have them come up. I'll walk.
Crawl. If you have to, but just let them keep up.
And he certainly puts an emphasis on it. But he does wait for everyone.
I want a race change so I can be an undead fairy instead of an undead human.
Oh my god.
Undead quickling.
Yes.
You could be an undead fairy if you want, but
Oof.
So do we just say that this takes 2 turns to get caught up?
Yes, that is what we are saying.
Have we heard anything else in this building at all?
No, it has been deathly quiet.
I'm waiting for
Everyone's
dead
worried
bodies.
about the things falling from the sky.
So he opens the door and he turns to you all. All right.
Don't scream.
This room you have to be careful in. There are traps along the side of the wall. You have to take strides. They're about twice as big as you would normally do. I'm going to need somebody to carry me. Whoever is in front, I can tell you not to go step on there, and then you have to follow exactly. Who wants to go first?
Am I able to make the steps?
I mean, I can pick up.
You would have to make the steps. They're a tiny bit hard for you. I mean,
Do I
quote
see the
unquote hard. You'd have to jump a little bit.
Sorry. When I get to the door, do I see any of the magic?
Yes. You would see magic. There is some sort of invocation spell basically on every 5-foot section.
Jesus Christ, did he do the fucking trap room full of freaking glyphs of warding?
Not quite, not like a glyph of warding. What it's going to do is it's going to send a magic missile at you. More than one. So, A is probably not the correct word for it.
I can just trigger it and then I can just shield all of them.
I can carry Duskin if we want.
She would certainly not want to. She's been sort of scribbling away furiously as well. Even while this is going on, she's been just sort of shorthand jotting down notes.
Well, if Tadpole is having trouble walking, I can also carry her.
Tadpole's probably got it. I mean, Tadpole's pretty athletic.
Okay,
Yeah.
if she's alright, then it's fine.
it's the real question of who wants to go first.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome, kiddo. Mwah.
Delicious.
Delicious ramen. I'm so good at cooking ramen.
I'll go.
Okay.
If no one else wants to. And then I'll take Duskin.
With Duskin, several times you almost start to step on the wrong tile, but you manage to get it without any problem. You still go, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, which is your movement speed, if you're not running.
I move at 40.
30,
because I'm a barbarian and get fast movement.
Yep. So you and Duskin are about there. Who would like to go next? What it's going to come down to will be an acrobatics check with advantage.
I'll go next. Oh,
go ahead, Guts.
No, you can go.
Yeah, you're good. Obviously, I'm not making you do one every single time, because Jesus Christ, that's tedious.
Is the magic just on the ground? Like, Duskin can't fly over it, I assume.
Duskin doesn't actually fly. Duskin doesn't have wings. I know the portrait has wings on there, but...
So he's too small to make the steps, basically?
Yes.
Anything on the ceiling or anything, or is it just the ground?
It's just the ground, as far as Duskin knows. You don't see anything on the top.
Well, so is the presumably the magic and stuff. I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sadie will go ahead and go next, I guess. Acrobatics is not her thing.
It is not.
16, though.
It is very not.
But she's fine. Who's next?
If it was athletics, Rick's got a +11. It's acrobatics, and it's only a +2, just like stealth. I'm not acrobatic.
In the bag of holding, Guts.
Oof.
12 is actually fine. It's not a particularly difficult thing you are doing.
Okay.
Since you know about it.
I was like, I'm not going to be very good at this.
No, I'm just sensing evocation magic set off a trap to shoot somebody that doesn't, walk on the right steps. There's nothing like, it's alarm spells or anything that I can see. There's no, divination or whatever spells. It's just all evocation.
Mm-hmm.
Be the smartass. I'm going to walk
I mean, it should be noted that, it's not going to be silent. I mean, there's going to be some noise to a magic missile. Smack it into a shield spell.
One of us knew silence. Tadpole, do you know silence?
I'm not saying
Doesn't
anything.
that just silence a person? Does that just not silence a person? Does it silence an area?
The silence area.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm presuming they only trigger if you step on the long one, so I want to walk on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like I've been presumably the entire time. Because no one expects ceiling traps. Amateurs.
Yeah.
I reckon it's kind of funny that casting silence makes it so you can't cast silent.
Actually.
So at the top of the turn again, Rick, you don't have to do a roll because you have direct guidance from Duskin.
I'm just crawling on the ceiling. I had a thing with the 35. You see
this hallway is not trapped, Duskin tells you. You just have to get through the one hallway. So again, another acrobatics from everybody to make it through the hallway again.
Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and walk on the wall.
That's fine.
So do I need to make an acrobatics?
No, don't you have a thing that just lets you
Yeah. I mean, but there's no
I
traps in
think-
the walls. What I'm saying.
No.
I
I'm
think-
sorry.
I
Okay.
think
The tracks come from the
Tadpole
walls, but
ended
there are no triggers on the walls.
Yeah, 'cause she has spider climb boots, right?
Yep.
Sadie? Makes it. Guts? Oh man, my nose is so
Now, if
itchy
you want
right
guts, you
now.
can jump onto me, and I can we can do a weird skeleton riding a person on the ceiling kind of gag.
Oh, that would look freaky. I love it. Let's see.
That makes it.
Wonderful. Up.
Followed shortly by Court, who does not fail. But I'll actually need another thing to get it all the way through. Adrian.
I slither along.
Okay. Duskin goes ahead and takes the lead again. He says there are no traps. Then he looks back frustrated, and sort of folds his arms and is tapping his feet as he's waiting for everyone else to catch up. Again, he's sort of doing these beckoning, come on, sort of movements. Guts, you're actually at the top of the order. I don't know how we forgot about you or messed you up, but you're through, so you can move your full movement without worry.
Alright.
Same for Tadpole. Same for Rick.
Court's just one on the walls.
What was that?
I said court just one on the walls.
Sadie for the last step.
Fucks up. So wait, did we have advantage? Because
you know more or less where they are. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of doing it. And Adrian.
slither. Do I see anything down the hall now that I'm there?
Do you see anything down the hall?
Like magic-wise?
No. This hall is pretty much barren. When I say pretty much, I mean barren. All right, Duskin moves to this door, and then he stops. Guts.
Wonderful. Another acrobatics check.
Nope. You can just walk.
Okay. Stay right behind Duskin.
Tadpole, Rick, Court.
I'll be up on the ceiling.
15, 20, 25, 30. Sadie. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Adrian.
Slither.
If there's any.
All right, 30. Duskin turns to everyone else and he goes, all right, this right here, this is Stromtoy's bedroom. Obviously, I don't have a key to get in here. The lock has to be picked. There's only one opportunity to pick the lock. After you pick the lock, if you do not successfully pick the lock, sort of big loud noises. I'm not really a lock-picking type.
I am.
Can I ask about this door? Like when through this way?
To the south. Yeah, that sort of leads back around the whole place, but you got to go a certain way around the thing, or else it starts to set off traps.
But we could leave out here.
Right. Not only that, we have to leave out there.
Now, does Thieves' Tools give me the additional 2 points?
Yes.
So if this goes wrong, we kick this
Guts.
door.
Right.
Can you play a nice little lockpicking com? Give
a
Tamples a nice
lockpicking
inspiration. A very quiet whisper.
If you wait for Court to catch up, she'll also be willing to take a stab at it.
Maybe let's have the one try though.
It is only one try.
I might be better than she is at this point with my.
Yeah, I think you might be. You have better stats, I think.
She's at a 10 with Thieves' Tools.
I'm at 12 with lockpicking tools.
Yeah.
Well, let me go, like, pick that lock, pick that lock. We can do it, just pick that lock.
Okay, so
Yeah.
add 2 to that.
And a 1d8 if you want.
Really, 1d8, yeah.
Incoming message.
Roll that 1d8 if you would, please. Or someone.
So 22.
Wasn't that-
22 is still enough to do it.
Okay.
Nice.
But, whoa! Were we cutting it close?
Was it a 20 DC?
And now it was a 22.
Whoa,
Whoa.
thank God.
Great guy.
If it was magic, I could have probably, like done something to it to make it easier. I'm assuming it's all okay and locked and stuff.
We open the door, and
Uh-huh.
it's a fairly simple, more or less Spartan room as far as room goes. There's a bed there, a chest, a sort of wardrobe in the corner, and then just a nightstand with things on it. Nobody else can come in here unless you're like super, super careful where you step. I don't exactly know where all the traps are, right?
Can I get up to the door and look then?
So it might be better if you're super good at like finding those traps, you can find those traps.
Yeah, let me get up there then.
Okay. We're
Yeah, I look into the room. What do my magic eyes see?
wait for Adrian to go through. There is. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. As always. I forget what it's even called.
Also, I'd like to note, I still have seen invisibility on 2. It lasts an hour, no concentration. If I see any weird ghost shit while we've been in here.
Ghost.
Imagine you see the ghost walk down the hall, they just look up, see the creepy wizard on the ceiling slithering. Shake their head, walk through a wall. I can also see into the ethereal plane and anything that's invisible. Alongside of detect magic.
There's a little bit of magic from the wardrobe, and something from the oh my gosh, what's the word?
What, like nightstand?
Nightstand, yes. I could not think of nightstand. And the floor itself, there's something sort of going on. You can't exactly pinpoint where it is, because it seems to be shifting.
Okay, so the rug is shifting magic as probably like a rug of smothering or something. The wardrobe and the nightstand are also magic. Who is the best perception here?
Perception.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Definitely
I have to
not
use
me.
the restroom. Just give me
well,
30
I
seconds.
got a
or so.
7.
Say, like, one of us should do perception for regular traps. I can, like, probably do an investigation to see anything else.
Well,
I'm-
I've got a perception of 7.
I'm saying,
I'll
you
go
do the
perception
perception,
of
I'll
one.
do the investigation. Do you see any mundane traps then? I feel like some of those guys like, oh yeah, all
I
the
can-
upstairs was warded with magic, downstairs all mechanical traps, haha.
Upstairs it's all magic missiles, downstairs it's all bad.
But it's all like mechanical magic missiles. You step on a pressure plate, wands come out from the thing, then shoot you.
Do you mean?
All right,
you
I'm
mean
back.
arrows?
Sure.
Like if I think mechanical magic missile, my guess would be error.
Arrow
Like a
was
physical.
cast. Does 25 investigation help me with anything? Looking for like mundane traps too and stuff. And for
Sorry,
good
I
measure,
was
I want to like look at the carpet some more, figure out what's up with that.
Yeah, if you step on the carpet at the wrong point, and it's kind of hard to tell, I mean, you can see where that point is, the carpet will, in some way, shape, or form, spring to life and attempt to murder you.
Yay, rugs of smothering, I love those.
As far as mundane traps go, it does not appear as if there are any. However, you would not be able to actually tell that without going in. So, never mind.
With nice 25s? Ooh.
So I guess the question is that now we believe we know what the rug does.
Well, Dustin, what are you trying to get in here?
We got to get to the nightstand. We got to open up the third drawer, and then there's a little lever, little switch, little flicky thing that we got to hit in it.
Okay, the carpet's a rug of smothering. If you step on the wrong place, I can't tell. It shifts. It will smother you. What's up with this?
It's a dresser. There are clothes in it. They are magical
Clothes.
in nature.
Still his clothes. I can probably dispel or banish the carpet, or we can just throw you onto the bed. The bed's not magic, right?
The bed, I mean, the bed is slightly magic, but it's just like a really nice bed magic.
Yeah, so I'm thinking either that or Tadpole or I just walk on the ceiling and, touch the thing. Third drawer, flip a switch, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, Tadpole, do you want to go to the third drawer and flip the switch? Do you want me to do it? The floor is lava.
The floor is lava, huh? No,
Well,
I'll
no,
let you
it's
go ahead.
The floor is a rug of smothering, but it's lava.
Oh, that would be. Oh God! Imagine just imagine Guts getting wrapped up in that.
You'd be fine.
Waste of time, Dustin.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't suffocate, but it would be annoying.
I'll stay here and protect Duskin. You go ahead.
Okay, I will proceed to slither along the ceiling and down the wall. Third, I open the designated drawer and I look for the switch.
The drawer is locked.
Great.
Tadpole, the drawer's locked.
All right, I'm coming. What would you do without me? What would you do without me? All right.
Nothing. We can't do anything.
Can I ask Duskin if it would be worth looking for a combination? Would he have written it down, or would that be wasting our time?
16.
$16 is not quite enough to do it. Oh wait, 16? Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the 14.
Freudian slip.
I said 16, but I saw the 14.
14. I'd do that.
Yeah, it opens up with a click. Duskin says, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like worth a thing, but this is probably something that, he's got memorized. I mean, sure, like it might be something in his office. I don't actually know. I mean,
It's not look in the rooms. I haven't looked for traps in yet. But drawer, switchy.
Would I be right in assuming that that's his office?
You would be.
It's probably as trapped as the bedroom.
And Duskin would know that, so I mean, it's like there could be something in the office, but I mean, I don't actually know. Chances are it's something he's memorized, but I mean, you got to write something down to memorize it first, right?
What I've heard.
What else? Flippy switchy?
You flippy the switching.
Does the bed poof down a chute into the basement, like one of those escape things?
No. But Duskin asks it, calls in, asks, you flip the switch? Alright, let's go.
Okay. Slow them on out.
Alright. He whispers. Okay, so do we check out the office or do we just go on?
But do we have to? Is that the path we're going?
Now, did we check the?
I was basically asking, should we check out the office to see if he's right?
The office is here. We're going out here.
I asked Duskin, but he's not sure.
I say let's not try to trip any traps. We don't have to.
Alright.
I mean, we're going for the bolts, right? There'll probably a lot of shit down there.
Now, you said there were two things that were identified magic: the nightstand and.
Yeah, there's a lot of magic clothing in here. Probably just like really nice. It keeps itself clean, kind of thing.
He's rich.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds very appealing.
I mean, they're dwarf size. They might fit you.
With some alteration. Magical alteration.
I mean, hey, as long as you're not stepping on the ground, it doesn't seem trapped.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's two questions. First, do we try to do something with the thing? Second, do we try to do something with the room?
I think we should just avoid the office for now.
I think we should probably just get out as fast as possible, so shoot off to the basement as fast as possible.
Like, I don't wanna...
Enough in the office, guys. Okay, let's go in the office.
Okay. I mean...
Someone wants us to find books.
I'm just saying, like... And I don't want to DM things to you, but... like,
we're going to be finding the evil plan written in his journal, sitting on the desk.
Well, if you don't grab anything of value, then you probably won't get too much of value, you know what I'm saying?
I want to see what's in here.
Okay.
I don't know, shoving corpses into me is pretty valuable.
Well, technically you're not shoving it into me, but that's neither here nor there. Of course, as is par for the course...
How would demons give us if we put them through him?
The thingy is locked. The wardrobe, excuse me.
But then we got some thieves' tools.
19.
Ooh,
More than enough. So there's a lot of clothes in there, and they happen to be pretty nice. There is one thing in particular that most certainly catches your eye, and you're not 100% sure what it is, but what it appears to be is just a bolt of mithril cloth.
In the bag of holding. Matter of fact, I'll take all of his clothes and put them in the bag of holding.
Nice dressed.
Okay. You get, let's say, 15 sets of regal clothing and a bolt of mithril cloth, which I guess, you know. And again, I missed out on the verdict of going down or not.
The door locked, booby trapped?
Yes.
Does it have the same one kind lock as this door does?
Yes.
Off that shit then. We barely passed that one.
You mean like the 22 type of one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I so got this.
That sends an alarm out if you fail.
Guess you better not fail.
I'm gonna ready dispel magic on the side.
I don't know. Let me check if I have anything that might help.
You want to give me another Bardic Inspiration, though? That's the only reason I made it last time.
Yes, sir. Give me
How many of those inspirations do you have left?
That's a good question.
Don't you have one per level?
Is it?
I don't remember if it is one per level or whether it was a
You know,
amount.
Here, let me grab my player's handbook.
Yeah, but don't hold on.
Bardic Inspiration.
Equal to your charisma modifier. Charisma modifier is what?
Charisma modifier is 5.
So we're good. We got like 3 left.
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
Alright.
So this will be the 4th, right?
Oh no. Got a few left.
Did we assume that we took a small break before we came here? Or did we just come straight here?
I believe it would be the 4th.
I think it's the 4th. But yeah, you would have rested before you came to the place, you know.
I'm ready to spell magic.
So would I actually be at full health?
Yes.
Resources then.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll just quickly fix that.
Yeah, just in case, am I ready to spell magic on that lock alarm?
Well, actually, funny enough, you might not necessarily, Rick, because I don't think we took a full rest from the demon thing to everything else. You would have certainly taken a short rest, though. But
it's going to be a very soft version of this.
So I'll keep the healing.
Hey, I'm going to use
the health dice.
I'm going to use a luck point.
Yeah, so you have a luck shit.
I'm going to use a luck point and redo that.
And then you're going to also get a Bardic Inspiration.
Gold.
In case someone did not hear my careless whisper on recorder.
23.
That's enough. Obviously, you come in and it is Adrian that you can see. Just maybe not a treasure trove of magical things, but I mean it is awfully close. There's money stacked up on the counter. There's more documents than you know what to do with. But there's also a couple of, magic items.
Look for any other traps.
Couple of potions. It looks like the door itself was the most was the thing itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
there's no traps in the room.
No walking on the walls though. Fuck that shit.
Because you can
it's all going in the bag of holding.
Would it be an investigation or
I would roll
perception? But I want to look specifically for.
Go ahead and give me an investigation. This is sort of glancing through some of the scrolls and stuff that are piled and rummaging through them for something.
This thing's covered in the bag of holding.
That's not quite enough.
28.
28's pretty good. I mean, we see everything that's in there for it, but you're going to have to take some time if you're starting to pour through things to find, like, the magic code.
Let's pour through it when we're done.
Yeah, bag of holding. Everything goes in.
Yeah,
shove.
as far as just, like, literally sweep my arm across the desk.
Yeah, it's one of those supermarket sweet things. You open, somebody's opening the bag at one end of the desk, and then somebody else is pushing it in.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Climbing out and grabbing stuff as I open my bag.
What was that?
My bag, skeleton hands just coming out and grabbing stuff.
Sure, just pulling it into itself. Okay, Deskin goes, all right, it's time to move. We gotta hurry along, all right? Like, I understand that you gotta get yours.
Is there anything left glowing magic in this room?
Did I say anything?
Presumably,
all the shelves and counters on, just shove them in bags. So.
Did we grab anything that looked like it might be a diary?
Well, I guess here's the question for you guys.
We have to look at it later.
How long do you want to spend grabbing stuff? Because, there are drawers, there are all sorts of things that you can grab from.
I say just pull every drawer, empty it in. Don't even look. Just empty them and throw them in.
Later, but it'll probably take minutes tops to even do that.
2-3 minutes.
Okay.
Quick, ransack of the place.
Literally, I'm just holding the bag open and letting you pour stuff in. We'll sort it out later.
Sounds good.
That's another dimension, so anything that has tracking on it's kind of, null.
If it looks like a diary, I'd probably prefer to hold onto it than throw it in the bag.
Just hopefully
so
it
we
doesn't
can
have a
flick
bag
through
of
it.
holding in one of their things. Bag of holding would not be a good thing.
I wish I'll get bandaged.
Like, so, I want to be able to flick through like his diaries on our way down to the basement to look for some sort of code.
If there was a
I would run
diary, it got sort of thrown into the bags along with everything.
Yeah. Well,
Teams before magical traps, but with some more mundane ones. We got a pretty good heist team that we should just from now on. It's just rob senators. Except for Thorgrim.
Okay, Dustin, I'm tired of waiting on you. Let's go.
Duskin is already out the door. Sort of waiting patiently, air quotation marks. No, he goes, all right, down the second floor. Just take a straight line to it. Don't do anything else.
I believe we should have analyzed the wall saying for the slave.
can someone just move me following behind them? My computer blue screened, so I can't.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back on eventually. My website.
That moves you 40. Everybody else can move as well.
Put myself down the dust.
Alright, it takes us about 2 turns to do that. Duskin opens the door, heads through, opens the door, heads through, opens the door. And what we see in this room, which is another rather small sort of bedroom, is sort of obviously a servant's quarters of some sort, but someone that you would trust to run the house. There is a hidden passage that has been opened behind one of the bookcases. You also hear, pretty obviously, that there is some movement.
Grim, you're breaking up every now and then. I didn't quite catch that whole sentence there. Obviously, and then didn't hear what obviously was what.
There was movement.
Any better?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there's sort of a hidden passage behind a bookcase that it's been slid open. There is some obvious sounds coming from it, and sort of they're loud, they're clunky. Whatever it is not taking sort of any precautions. You also notice, even more obviously, that there is a hole in the back of the wall that is very recent, as in little bits and pieces are still sort of crumbling almost.
Broken from the inside or the outside?
The outside.
So something broke into the secret passage.
That would
or are we not
be
in the
your
secret
guess.
passage yet?
Like broken into the secret passage from the outside. The hole is here where these barrels are. Oh, that's right. You're not
who else
actually
knows
watching.
about this?
I mean, there's not too many people who would know. I mean, you'd have to be pretty trusted with, Stromtoli, obviously. Maybe some of the other senators, maybe, Hard, Zydroin, they'd obviously know about it. A couple of the others.
So not tell any of them about this, okay, guys?
Agreed.
Hey, it's nice to clothes again. Looks like something trying to tell you. Like, oh yeah, I love his fashion. We found what we got his clothes. I mean, summon an elemental to assassinate him later, by the way.
Excuse me?
Zydroin.
Oh my gosh, I'll be right back again. I have to use the restroom again. Hold on.
Coffee addiction.
Oh, you're right.
Wait, why are you going to go do that? Are you talking about assassinating from Tolly or Zydra?
Totally.
Ah.
So I keep sending elemental while he's fighting off demons. Hope one gets lucky. He was already knocked out one time, so you know. Elementals can't talk. Tell who summoned them. Let's get a little conjure elementals. Cast at upper level. Summon an invisible stalker.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry. So he pauses and looks to you. Alright. Do we keep on? I mean, obviously, we're so far here.
Well, we'll just grab through, you know. They broke it too. We're stopping them if they ask. How dare you break into Storm Tully's most trusted sanctum? You betrayer of trust? Obviously, we knew about this place. We're trusted.
Well, you know, I sort of more or less kind of found out rather than be told. You know, a lot of people, you know, don't pay attention to me.
Well, you know, you're with us. We're trusted.
Right.
You know?
Right.
We just they broke in. Obviously, they were the bad guys.
Obviously. But are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to...
I'm back.
Just, like, slide the bricks back in here.
Yeah.
Make a little, you know, like, kind of... Just like, it's okay. Nothing happened.
So this is a very dark map.
On that note, any, traps magic going off for me?
Nothing. Oh, well, I mean, magic. The whole thing is sort of magical in nature. It appears to be some sort of vault of some sort, used to keep people or things or objects of sort of immense power in. As you get down as well, you see several sort of large frog type looking things sort of looking at you. As they're sort of fiddling around with some of the mechanics of the stuff that is going around in the room.
Said it. You know how you can be a really pretty frog? Now's your time.
These are not very pretty frogs.
Oh, talk about Sadie.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand,
yeah, so,
but these are not pretty frogs.
Yeah, these are fun.
These?
Yeah, but Sadie, like, if we get caught, I don't know if we're still stealthing, but if we were getting caught,
Holy
Sadie
crap.
could always
Whoops, that is not.
hag magic, make herself look better. Seduce her way past the frogs.
So I was getting something to eat and I came back. What did I miss? Because now I'm looking at 3 frogs.
Oh, yeah. Those slots in the basement, they broke in, apparently. Well, we were breaking. Also, I think Santoli's a vampire, guys.
A dwarven vampire?
You look at this fucking basement. Hey, guys. Remember, don't get cut by slots.
I thought that said blue salad.
Blue salads.
Blue salad.
2 salads.
2 SpongeBob salads appear.
I bet
Yeah, 2 salads.
420 would love to be here right now. He's always talking about slides.
He is. Funny.
Slide eye.
You're missing slot time, there's 3 of them.
Can I do a nature check to see if I know what these things are?
Do we need to know?
You can do an Arcana check along
okay.
with it. Nature check is going to tell you that they're mostly less than natural.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if these are magical, if they're magic users or magic casters.
That guy got staff, so I'm hoping so.
They're not very friendly creatures, from what I hear.
Very likely the one in the back at the very least is a caster of some sort. I mean, he does have the traditional staff.
Is that offensive to assume that he's got the staff, you know?
Ugh.
Maybe it's just a walking stick. Maybe
It's my fighting staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a bow staff.
The big green brute's actually the spellcaster, you racist. And he's the rogue. No, he's the rogue. He's the fighter. He's the mage. Is this a blood fountain, though?
No.
Oh, is it a blade?
But either way, the one in the back, the green one, here's the door open, turns. Oh. Hello. What are you here for?
That's the short one. What are we here for?
What? Good question. What are we here for?
Who are we here for?
Well, he's here for. We know someone else we're here for is down here. Are you here for another Foggy?
Duskin, I think you need to explain.
I don't know what those things are. They're not supposed to be here. This is not part of that. This is something else.
I was looking for the giant frog too.
I'm going to.
Are you?
The giant frog?
Okay, I
The
guess not.
Froghemoth. Are they looking for the Froghemoth?
Racist to assume that? I feel like it's racist to
Did
assume
we
that.
bring back?
It's probably racist to assume.
You mean
Yeah, I
God?
think it,
They're here for God, see?
Wait, so it
Sorry.
is your god too?
Yes.
So that is why you're here.
He's your god as well?
She's
Yeah.
her God.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, this is excellent. We can resurrect him together then.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
We're also
Absolutely.
here for some other people, but we definitely know he was here. So you think this is Kool-Aid or blood over here, guys? I'm thinking Kool-Aid.
So it's not actually a fountain, regardless as to what it is. But it looks like some sort of platform, rather.
it's Flavor Aid.
You guys from the city, or did you just come here for the God? We heard about his majesty, and we had to try to help him.
We are here for God.
Exactly.
Did you come from the portal?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not the demons this time. That's weird.
Things are weakening
Where did that
here in
Where
the
did
city.
that portal come? Can you tell us something about that portal?
I could,
Like, where did that come from?
but I won't.
God's domain?
I whispered
How
to my
about
guys.
if we help you get God?
Good.
Would you tell us anything?
Work on the other key. We'll figure it out together then. And if you guys are waiting and looking around,
Are
or
they
whatever,
doing it?
it looks like there is a character on each one of these four sort of pillars that you can see, or that are more or less obstructed by the other things, and they appear to be turning to each one at random and then sort of slamming down a button on it.
The buttons, Duskin? Talking about the buttons he was talking about?
Yes.
Is there like
How do we kill it? The
that-
fuck he was
that's
getting?
in,
Oh.
is there anything around the room maybe that might give us a clue or
I'm
something?
assuming my magic sense is going nuts.
As which
Not particularly. Like,
It's
each
not
of
that.
the portal has several different characters on there, and then there's sort of like a button which locks in a certain character.
it's not like a Skyrim dungeon, how the answer is just behind
No, it's-
behind the button.
It's not.
Damn it.
Do my magic senses show me anything? Is it just like giant ward of death?
Yeah. You know, I mean,
Can I
it's
ask-
big, it's prison-y. It would take you a long time to figure out how it works. Nothing is like going to outright kill you if you were to say get a thing wrong, you would guess. There's no kinds of magics like that. It's just that you have to get it right.
Would you,
Can I
examine-
ask Tadpole to check the bag of holding for any diaries or things to flip through while everyone's trying out random combination?
It's in my bag of holding too.
Or
On that note, I'm gonna
whoever
this time.
might have what I want to look through. I want to look through the diary
I'm gonna take this
to see
time
if I can
to
find a combination.
get the skeletons to come out, and I would have them start looking through stuff too. But also, I just want the skeletons out of the bag for the fight. It's about to happen.
May happen.
I mean, we can't let the Fire-Keemeth leave, realistically. But hey, the Slodzo cover story.
Yes, we can.
We definitely can.
No. He will remember, and he'll be mad at us. And then we'll have all the Slod that just ported in the city trying to kill us because we kidnapped him. We can't let the Slod get out.
No one can talk to the god.
He's telepathy.
The god couldn't talk.
They all have telepathy, including God.
I honestly can't remember if it's talked to you, but I believe it did.
Yeah, it talked.
That fight was such a...
Remember we were surprised, we think it was just normal Fire-Keemeth, and it started talking to us and it was intelligent. And we're like, oh shit, it's actually just something that's not normal. Like, hey, that's a spark divinity, let's take it. Yeah, I'm taking the skeletons out.
Sure.
I'm trying to find the diary. Oh god, big boy. See, so can you make them not big?
Huh? Oh.
Can you make them the big boys?
Guess what?
I have 8. No, I have 7 in a dragon, I forget. I think I have 8.
I don't think you've ever replaced any of the ones you've lost yet, have you?
I didn't really lose any, though. The ones that got lost either got repaired because they can heal themselves, like, rest-wise. I think we lost a few to the bow, but I think I was just carrying, like, 7 in the dragon at that point. So I had more than that. I think it was 7 in the dragon. So I remember, like, oh, I can fit them on the 2 spell slots now. We don't need the dragon. But...
like, I feel this is a thing you should be
paying
we keep
more
changing
maps.
to.
We keep changing maps, I can't copy-paste them, because you keep... I think it's 7 and 1, because I'm like, yeah, I can do it in 2 spell slots. The dragon's the extra one. We lost 2, I assume we took the armor back. And then, I mean, at some point, I did say I was collecting skeletons the other day, too. Like last week. There's probably bodies everywhere. That aren't, that aren't, mains? Mains. Fuck the mains. Too many mains. But yeah, no, if the slot can just teleport in, we're really gonna get the soul fountain to the fucking, Zistchel, though. Okay, got skeletons looking for book. And I'm going to examine the thingy.
What is everyone else sort of doing?
I know all.
I want to be looking through, trying to find a combination in some sort of diary, while everyone else is trying to.
And the skeletons are helping him look for books.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything, or the skeletons done it for me?
Investigation. It also sort of depends on what other people are wanting to do. There are sort of a couple of doors leading off of this place as well. It's just
gonna use a lock.
Well, what does Duskin know about this place? He knows about the button, so
he doesn't exactly know how to use it.
Did they open doors? Are the doors locked? Like
the doors are unlocked.
There's
actually stuff that is less exciting in there than one might think. There is like some cells in here, a source of water as well.
Is there anybody in them?
No.
What about this? Are they both like that then?
Yeah, this is more or less actually just sort of quote-unquote machinery for the thing itself.
If I walked through it, is there anything of note magically?
Nothing that just sort of jumps out at you that is not, just a part of the whole.
Okay. Slotties, do you know the buttons at all?
No. We will figure them out.
Do my investigation regarding 27 and 30 help at all?
Yeah, there's sort of a logic to it. You're actually spelling out words. And it may not be something that the Slotty itself can understand, being more sort of, beings of chaos, that they would necessarily add one and one together. I mean, they're sort of just randomly trying out these numbers. And sure, eventually they'll get it, but you think there's certainly an underlying order to it all.
So, are the buttons just the letters of the English alphabet?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in any of the diaries, like, I know, written on the front or back covers, or
and on that note,
footnotes? I would expect if it's a word.
Is it like, is it a 4-digit word? Something. Like, how do these work? Is it a 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing?
It would. You'd believe it'd be a 4-digit word. Going through the books.
We just try city.
Open.
Do we want to try city?
Let's try city.
So
if it's city, I'm gonna laugh.
You sort of push through the slots. Not exactly push through, but you sort of have to take and say, hey, I'm doing this, I got an idea, I'm going to try this one thing. And you pop in the city and you hit the button, and something surely happens.
Was it
the
really
platform lowers and then raises.
Booyah.
And it's not the Froghemoth. It's not what Duskin was looking for. It's not anything you recognize. It's just sort of a spark of light just resting on the dais.
Okay, I know how this works now.
What is that? Right into the bag of holding.
Yeah, what does the detect magic do on that? Is that just like a little spark of divinity?
Yes.
Is that what makes the city shift?
No.
Big shrug.
Who wants to send a Godherd? Can I send a Godherd? Anybody? Gods eat the spark.
What does touch do?
Don't touch it.
You serious? No, I mean...
Can I touch it?
Tadpole sends the Godherd, becomes the one true ruler of the city.
So if you start to get close of it, waves of force start to project out from it.
Oh, yeah,
as you reach forward, it tries to push you back. Especially if your intention is tossing it in the bag of holding.
I just want to touch it.
Even just wanting to touch it, it tries to push you back. And you can get close to it, but you get to a point where it's pushing back at you exactly as hard as you push at it.
I want to approach it with the thought of trying to save the city in mind.
You think happy thoughts and you get close to it. But it still sort of pushes you back as you sort of reach towards those last couple of inches.
Okay, I want to think about closing the portal over the city successfully shifting, all of us leaving hell.
The slots sort of
lead into the Gias.
Start to get angry.
No,
this is not the thing that we are looking for.
We have to take this out to get to it. I know how the thing works. Just another barrier.
What if we open up the soul cube and push souls in it?
No more barriers! And sort of the large blue one sort of brings its fists up and sort of tries to down on this spark as hard as it can.
So just like push back that?
And several inches above the spark, it sort of hits resistance, and it's again just sort of like hitting a wall. The green one sort of turns to you. What have you done?
Oh, I've done this. And I cast level 5 banishment at the blue one and the green one.
Oh my god. Well,
I never remember. That's a charisma save?
Yeah.
Yeah. With advantage on the red one first.
Oh, I did the green and blue.
I thought you said the red and blue.
The blue. Yeah.
Yeah, he totally did say green.
Did he? Oh.
Because the blue one's the one attacking.
Because it was the
green one's
the blue one hit up.
Right. Alright, well then the green one.
Please.
And then
We assume the green.
The blue
one.
I like those double 4s. That was much better.
Yeah.
The blue one is sort of, popped out of existence. In a roll for initiative.
Do we just keep the ones we use? Or are we re-rolling?
We're re-rolling.
We want to clear it first? There you go. Yeah, boy.
It's your boy, not that fast.
it's your boy, very slow.
It's a good thing, that I have a staff.
It's a good thing you pissed them off.
We got rid of one. The green one we have to worry about, though. I was hoping to get him out of here. The red one's kind of a little bitch.
Did also run into the middle of the room, like you don't really look in a very good position.
Where's the owl?
Yeah.
I'm trying to hit the owl's token. I don't see the owl.
It's up here.
Wait, is your owl gonna do anything?
Provide advantage?
Of course.
Does he always do that? Not really.
No, but you can provide advantage.
Sure,
Where
eats
is
up
the
them
owl?
turns. Alright, is that everybody?
Hold on, owl. There we go.
Alright.
Do you think these slots have resistance against being charmed or something?
I don't know.
This was not part of the plan.
I think they have magic resistance like demons do, because they had advantage on this.
So the green one starts with a fireball.
I cast counterspell.
DC 0 save.
That's an easy save.
That's an easy save.
Well, I mean, he's straight from the thing. I don't know why it's just a DC 0. So that is a
Counter spell.
yes. So it is countered.
DC equals.
Well, it's third or lower, so it's just sort of countered.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did just start reading from the second half instead of reading the entire thing.
Duskin will.
Zippity bap around.
He does not want to be the first one through, but he will. Whoops. Sort of dart back over here, and he will blast the red one with an Eldritch Blast. I rolled twice for some reason. Which hits for 11.
What level is he?
Who, Duskin? Man,
Yeah.
what is going on with my stuff? Duskin is just 7.
Because he should at least get 2 Eldritch Blasts then. Because the spell levels with this cantrip, so at level 5 you get 2 rays.
Oh, I think it just increases the damage on it.
No, it's multiple rays. Damage is Firebolt.
You're right. I thought I had it in, however. I did not. Alright, it is...
Now, I just wanted to ask, does a slot have more than a 2 dexterity bonus modifier? It's if we're using the tiebreaker thing, the skeletons can move first because they have a 2.
It does not. Sure, go ahead.
Yay! Battle mode activated. Engage pincushion.exe. They're not ordered to target, so they'll probably just hit a random one. So, I'm gonna roll dice.
Hey.
Okay, lefty, they're hitting lefty.
YouTubers has a Minecraft server, but you can't join it because you have to have Java Edition too.
Yeah, that's like a computer one. That's not like the the other.
What's his AC?
Yeah, sorry, kiddo.
Less than 14.
Because everyone plays in survival.
Oh.
Everyone's in all different places from different.
I think all but one of those hit that.
places around the world who are fans of the Izzy's will just join in, and everyone. In a while, Faye will
wait for
check
him.
up on us on the server.
I'm really sad that 420's missing the slot.
Okay,
He probably
you
did
gotta
it
give me a
on
couple.
purpose.
I'm not done with my
I
game.
guess I can finally be one.
Okay.
We raised the baby sloth that burst out of his chest.
Alright.
It's his new character.
Sorry about that. Who were those
One of
against?
Can one of those get infected and we have Janian's new character be a baby sloth?
Weird.
Baby slot.
Who were those
Baby
against?
slot.
They rolled a 46. That was during Heads or Tails, so they're hitting the
Okay,
ready.
those hit.
All but
oh,
five.
except for the
I was gonna say if the 9 hit, or the 5 hits, then geez, they have no chance.
What is like? You gotta have a negative dex to hit for the 5 to hit. I think even doors can withstand a 5.
Like everything could withstand a 5.
Like you'd have to be like a quadruple amputee at that point, rolling in bed, sleeping.
Pillow man.
Oh, give me flashback. There's a pillow demon. I want flashbacks. I miss pillow demon.
Alright, it is a bloodied.
Oh god, only bloodied from that.
Yes.
Alright, it is
This
a
slot
round
is strong,
to
and we
its
shouldn't
turn.
have pissed them off.
That's why I was hoping to banish more than one. So we can get fucked.
Its wounds that start to close. It sort of roars.
I have a
Oh,
vote for
and
the
that
track.
also does the Healy thing.
What?
Does the Healy thing.
Who does the healing
He
thing?
does the Healy.
He's doing the
The
Healy.
slide.
Oh, okay. And it
She
rushes
just said his
in
wounds close.
towards Alien. Start to close. Big difference. And we attack. Wow, there's a just wall of text right here, so just bear with it.
Oh.
With the
what's
claw
that?
once, twice, and it bites you once.
I shield the bite.
Okay. Adrian, it is your turn.
Red fog, red fog. What should I hit red foggy with?
Anything.
Anything.
Just
Level 2 magic missile.
just try.
I mean, that hits it.
It's 12 damage. The owl will fly at the red slot, granting advantage to the next attack.
Court. 5, 10.
Court.
Also, when we're fighting the red slot for my turn ends, I say, "We will save God, not you. He will favor us." Gotta keep up the deception.
Sure. Actually, Court will sick on back and heavy crossbow it.
And then Rick just murders it brutally.
But actually just misses, so... Rick, it is your turn.
Did you see the measuring I just did about the coming around here?
Yeah, we saw that.
Like I can do that within my movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna sneak around to this side, bust out into a rage, and this one.
Good advantage.
Ran on the other side of him to hopefully have advantage.
That is.
Oh no, I give the owl. Yeah, you have advantage.
Yeah, which is enough to bring it down.
I would hope so.
I rolled a 4 on that damage.
What happened to the vicious axe? Are you not using that one? No, the glaive. The glaive.
I've still got that one, but it's only on a 20. It's not a crit, so
Yeah.
I'd probably not actually.
And the SOD has 2d6, but the freaking DMG says, "Oh, it's just a 7." Like, what the hell? That's weird. We need to consider you one of the mirrorless whirlpool blades, you know?
Yeah, that would have been nice.
That's gonna be a fun fight later. Right, Grim?
What?
Mirrorless fight later, a higher level.
Uh-huh.
Stealing her swords.
Guts.
Alright. Sorry. I accidentally clicked out of my browser, so let's see.
Kiddo, you gotta give me a couple.
I have
Huh?
secrets on Pokemon Go when you first
That wasn't to you, sorry.
If you
Oh,
walk
sorry.
away- If you walk away
See.
5 times,
So,
like resetting it 5 times from Pokemon, a
I will move
special Pikachu will
first.
pop up.
Okay.
Now Pikachus are fairly.
Probably about like this far. Where like Adrian is. And then I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on Mr. Toad here.
Okay.
Mr. Toad's Wild Red.
Oh god. Someone like the toad. I'm a Family Guy toad licking. Someone do that.
You know why Family Guy did that thing on toad licking?
No.
Because it's a real thing.
Oh.
Tadpole. Over to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just move there, and I'm going to cast Silence on the green one.
Mm-hmm.
And go back.
Like, I don't want to say if I cast Silence.
And that's my turn.
Oh, I always get the tadpoles.
Sadie will come forward. We'll Ray of Sickness as well. Your Ray of Sickness also should have had a attack to it. Ranged attack. Can you go ahead and roll that real quick? Using your spell attack bonus. Guts.
What's that? A 1d20 plus spell attack bonus. So it's 1d20 plus 8. Ah, fuck.
Alright, thank you. Sadie will attempt to do the same thing. Momentarily putting her books down, however, she will miss. It is its turn again.
We look at it with my ex.
Sort of like this. So not including Guts, but including Rick, Adrian, and Sadie, it will cast Fear. So it is a...
It's under Silence. Does that have an audio component to it?
Oh, that's a good question. Hold on.
This is VSM.
It
Yep.
does, yes. So it does not cast Fear. Rather... Oh, boy. That doesn't have much to do. it will... Whoops, that's the wrong.
I look at it even more menacingly with my...
come in, and it will attack to... Oh no, he does have a ranged attack. He will just sit back. And focusing Adrian, it will hurl flame twice.
That's not a magical attack?
That is not.
Oh, okay, it's a slot thing.
1 hits.
Okay. And your clothes are on fire. Oh no.
No. My clothes are all boiled leather. They're not flammable anyways.
Alright, Duskin. Is still towards in the back. Does not want to get much further unless someone else is in there.
As soon as there's a
Eldritch
tall little
Blast
guy
dice.
climbing around skeletons doing like acrobatics.
Sort of leaping off of them. Yeah, it's like an Ant-Man movie. The skeletons.
Pincushion. Aww. Aww. 1?
1.
1.
1.
Adrian, yourself.
I don't know if those slides, I know they have a gem in those skull. There's 31 left, you know.
That is a variant.
Oh, is it?
I doubt these slides would be that variant.
Shame, especially if we had slot fans to play with. But,
That would be awesome.
am I in the silence?
I believe silence is a 30 foot?
It's a 20 foot.
But where's the cast though, Tadpole?
It is 20 foot.
Tadpole?
What'd you say?
Would you cast silence? Like directly on him, behind him, like...
Just a little bit in front of him so it encompasses him and the entire corner he's in. So probably about 5 feet in front of him.
Like over here? Over here?
Even if it was in this square, you'd still be at her.
I'm right here, I'm at 14 feet. Was it only 10?
But it's a 20 feet square, so it'd be 10 that way, 10 that way.
Okay. Firebolter. Throw fire at him.
It hits him.
And then the owl moves to provide advantage.
Okay.
The next person hits him.
Court will do more of the same and hit him with a crossbow, or at least attempt to. That is a hit. And I don't have her sneak attack written in, but I believe it's 2d6 at this point. Ugh. All right, Rick.
This side of this guy. Well, still in rage. Do what I bet. Use luck. That's it. So do those two hit?
You rolled 3 times.
I used a luck point to get rid of that middle roll. It was my last one.
Oh, okay. I think I'm
So it's the top one and the bottom one.
losing a bit of connection. Everybody's a robot.
I might not have said loud enough.
It is bloodied. Guts, it is your turn. Alright, that's a hit. Tadpole, over to you.
Okay, I'm running up. Whack him. And I
Your
should have
advantage, yeah.
advantage. And then I'm going to kick him twice. And then move away.
So it goes down in sort of a gurgling mess as you sort of land the last couple of blows on it. And as it's sort of collapsing first to its knees and then to its to the floor, it sort of gurgles up to you with blood welling up in its throat. We will free God.
No, we will free God.
You can't stop us.
I try to commune with the spark again now.
Can I go like over here somewhere? Like if he's dead, go over wherever the blue guy was and wait for him to be unbanished.
Oh no!
Doesn't he just pop
He's
back?
not from the city.
He's not native to the city, so yeah.
I hold the spell for one. I didn't make my concentration check actually, so he might pop back.
Oh well.
Should I make my concentration check?
Go ahead.
Yeah. What was the damage from the fire?
That you took from the
15?
fire?
Yeah, that's what I'm rolling against.
I believe it was 15.
So I have to do what? What's concentration then?
It's just you have to be 10, right?
No, it's if it's the damage is more, if half the damage is higher than 10. So yeah, it's just 10. Okay. He comes back.
Okie-dokie.
Do you have a luck point?
I don't have luck. Rick, can I use one of your luck points, guys?
I have used all of them. I have used all of them.
Inspiration I can use at all. DM never gives us inspiration.
Can I use my inspiration on him?
For what?
Oh,
you want to give him your inspiration?
From last week when you said we had inspiration, can I use that now and give that to him?
We had inspiration last week?
Yep.
If you were on time, you got inspiration.
The ones who showed up early. Can I use that? Like,
no.
I honestly don't really see it. Alright.
What?
So I gotta reroll his.
So would I still be back over here? Would I have not made that journey? Because it was when he got the fire. Damn it.
Yeah, but we're saying he just pops in right now to oversimplify things. Frankly. So Sadie will go ahead, attempt to raise sickness again. This time is a hit.
Does she have COVID magic now? Ever finished that?
Oof.
I don't think there's actually been anything majorly said about that. I think they've like formed the coven, but I don't think
they haven't really done.
Guts is a soul hag yet.
No. Duskin is going to dart in. He's going to give it an attack. He's going to miss. He's going to dart back, and he is going to Eldritch Blast twice.
Close it?
Yeah. Well, the one hits.
You guys with the beat 14?
10 does not hit.
Yeah, the beat 14, guys.
Well, it is also flanked.
Oh, that too.
Whoops. The skeletons again.
The pincushions will pincushion. Seven? Yeah, 7.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
4?
No. They'd be attacking with advantage.
Okay. Sucks for him. Considering they have so many modifiers to the damage, that 9 is a really low roll. Oh, did I have a... What's my proficiency bonus? 4. Did I ever up their damage when we leveled up? Shit.
Alright, Adrian, your turn.
Hold on. Yeah, that's another... That's 72. I never upped the damage for them, because we have +4 now instead of +3. And they should get another hit point, I think, too, at around 20. But my turn. I need to get a spell that's not Firebolt for my damage.
Alright, it is long since bloodied. It is its turn. What it will go ahead and do is attack Rick.
I'm having a little bit of trouble with my computer at the moment. It wants to be, but I'll mark down how much health I lose. If you could just tell me.
Do you remember what your AC is off the top of your head?
It was like 22 or something. You have your shield?
I believe 21 at the moment, because I'm not wearing the shield. I could be able to just get back on.
You take 31.
Hopefully.
And you
31? Is that full damage? Do I need to work in my...
No, that is full damage, so you would have to work it in. You also have to make a saving throw, which I will go ahead and make for you. Against Constitution.
It's fine.
Which you make with no problems.
You're not a slot yet. Yet.
The owl.
Advantage.
Mm-hmm. Court. Gonna shoot it. Which is not quite enough. Rick, it is your turn. Are you back with us?
I believe so.
Okay.
I shall do my thing. Which deck? This one?
Alright, well, that is going to be enough to put it down.
I had a good thing planned and everything.
That's generally the way it goes.
So I don't turn into a slot?
No.
I guess not.
No, you managed to resist the,
Does he cleave it, like, right through the head?
Against a gigantic gross frog thing, I'd like to think it just sort of gets stuck in his belly.
Just like the casual movie serial killer just drop an axe just straight into his gut.
I've updated 420. Slides have been ripped in space-time are invading the city because the fucking myth is also their fucking god for some reason. Fucking god.
Alright, so we are back.
I'd like to, like, seep into the chaos while I'm thinking to save the city and just, like, you know, just, like, sit back into that enchantment on my mind. Try to control the spark.
How are you trying to control it?
Well, it seems to like, you know, good thoughts about the city because it's the city spark, it seems, because that's the password.
I mean, it
so
didn't react in any way towards your good thoughts in the city.
Oh, it just doesn't want me to touch it.
Yeah.
How do we close this? Is it a
Is it on a... What is it sitting on?
It's sort of sitting on the middle of this sort of platform right in the center of the machine.
Can the platform be picked up?
No.
So Duskin, so Duskin, what is this?
I don't really know what that is.
Well, it's a spark of divinity. It's what he's been trying to do. He's probably strip them out from things.
Yeah. Look,
is he trying to make a lightning bolt of divinity out of sparks of divinity?
Is there a way to close it, Grim? Can I figure like a mechanism to close the...
Sure, if you try to put in another password, it closes.
I go for head then.
Goes down. Nothing comes up when you put heads. So...
Dustin, what would a 4-letter word describe your guy be?
What?
4-letter word?
What?
Guys, think of a 4-letter word for me. I just do me with 3 E's.
Me. I mean, nothing happens when you do.
Because if it's not had, I don't know what it is.
Can we try open? Or password?
It would be pass.
Sorry, password?
4-letter word. It's a 4-letter word.
We assumed it was a 4-letter word. I'm not sure if it actually is a 4-letter word, or if maybe there's lots of different words.
Go ahead and try putting in, like, bind.
Okay.
And sure enough...
Wait, are we freeing your deity?
What?
That's cool. I'm okay with this. As long as he's just trying to kill us.
Is that all we're doing? Or we're just trying to free your god?
No, we already tried to stop the fog god from coming in. Does he have gods in this thing? Is this what this is? Is this a god trap?
Could be.
That explains a lot, honestly. He's got a god
the divine vault.
So, you know,
yes.
You put in the word bind, and, you know, sure enough, it turns out that he knows a thing or two about a thing or two.
Don't put gods in. What would me be?
And what sort of comes up is a figure, a humanoid, sort of vaguely Egyptian-y.
Mummy Lord.
Sort of done. But he's also just bound, head to toe, wrapped up in a linen of some sort.
It's King Atem.
Does he move on his own? Can you carry him?
It is not moving on his own. I mean, it appears to be, like, bound.
Do you want us to unbound you?
Let's just grab him and we'll go. We'll figure things out later. We've spent way too much time here already.
Skeleton will
let's grab him and then type gods in.
No. We need me. What would me be? We have to save a little boy.
I'm gonna use the restroom too while you guys are thinking. You can type your ideas into the chat and I'll see him in a minute.
Reckon we need to try gods open. Door.
If it's not head, what would open for me? Rock.
It's the guy they call him Scorpion King. And the mummy.
Tadpole, before we met you, we met a little floating rock dude that was magic. He was called Me. He was in a giant head. He could float around, had a lot of magic powers. What would you call a four-letter word for a magic floating stone guy?
Stone?
Well, it's four-letter, right?
Stone?
S-T-O-N?
Stomp.
Stop.
Can I just
So
make a flat charisma?
do
Can I just make
Gods open door, rock, or heart do anything?
Why does it have to
I
be
don't
four
think
letters?
stone will.
There's 4 pillars. Each pillar's a letter. And I rolled like above 20 on investigation and stuff. Is it 4 letters only, Grim?
Yes.
Do any of those work?
They do not.
Can I just make a freaking flat intelligence check? I don't know. Something to guess at?
What about that?
It's been a long time, but try to think back, way back, about his personality before he got caught. And that's the only hint I'm going to give you.
Child?
What
Kid?
was he obsessed with?
Freedom? Blue.
I'm blue. Double.
He was obsessed with doing things for himself, and right? Okay, someone look up old videos. What was the link?
Oh gosh.
No, he was obsessed with doing his own actions, his own free will. So what? Free will?
What do you put in?
Will? Free? I try both of those words.
I
out.
mean, eventually, when you put in the word free, the days rises.
Oh.
And it's sort of a cluster of crystals. The same we've sort of seen before. Again, more or less.
Don't put fog in. Do not put fog in.
Do you put in frog?
Let's blow this taco stand.
That's the question. That's going to have to be a group decision.
Did me do anything? Did he suck the spark out?
Hmm?
Is me okay? I'm assuming he sucked the spark out of things.
He appears to be inert. You do not know why that is.
Kind of check to determine why.
I mean, he's magic rock.
Is his magic gone? Is his life force sucked out?
No, he still appears to be alive.
I didn't knock on it.
For all you know, it might be just asleep or dazed or...
I have an idea. Grab it, pull it off the dais.
What was the word that got the spark out?
Free.
City.
Free. Yeah, say.
No.
Oh, the spark? I'm
was
sorry.
Me was the city. City.
Yeah, city.
So what if we took me, then we put city back in, and tried to put me close to the spark?
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for jumping in.
Well, no, that's you and I are thinking the same thing.
So you guys go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you sort of conjure up the city or whatever, and you sort of put me next to the city. And yeah, there's a reaction. And it's a big one, probably not the one you entirely intended on.
We ascended me to a higher plane of existence.
Me grows in size several times over. Instead of being just sort of like a small sort of handheld rock, it's now definitely sort of a person-sized formation of crystals now.
He's a big boy.
Right. What? It has a form?
Let's go.
Get the fuck out.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Let's go.
Now the spark's all gone.
The sparks are all gone.
Now I'm
or at least the
video.
one you got from getting the city, you know.
I'm just gonna assume that this thing drained the power, put them into the spark, which was to save the city. That's why it's the city. Is it probably safe to assume that's why the down gods all whoopie doopie? That's why the Fogheim is probably trapped because he'd have to keep killing it, so it's probably depowered. Should we open the fog cage and burn it? Burn it. Just burn it.
Now I think me has the power of all of those. I could be wrong, but.
But should we try to burn
that's
the
what I think
corpse
just
if there's presumably a little bit left of it to make the slides have no reason to be here?
No, I don't care. Let's go.
I think we just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck it.
Temple's right. Let's go. Come on. Hurry, hurry.
Get the fuck out
Somebody
of here.
grab him.
They go.
Guys, I can make a teleportation circle.
Yes, let's do that. I'll go through first.
I know about the regions. A skeleton holds the bound guy. A skeleton holds me, I assume.
I don't know who is holding.
Is me sentient yet? Like,
no.
Do we give him sentient, or did we just turn him into a person?
Just turned him big old.
How much does he weigh?
A good bit.
Carry.
I mean, we're talking like at least 750 pounds or so.
Tadpole, help me carry me.
Okay.
He's a thick boy.
We both got belts of giant strength, so between us we should be able to get him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
we exit the manor without, you know,
in a timely manner.
in a timely manner. So the next question, where do we go?
Back to the house.
We're first.
We need to go hide some sparks of divinity.
Yeah, I'm gonna first freaking cast on those two motherfuckers.
Okay.
Both effects, masking and making them seem normal.
How are you gonna make me seem normal now, though?
Hey, we were in a vault, and we didn't get anything but a rock guy and a dead god, huh?
I mean, if you want to try other words, it's all up to you, honestly.
Oh, was there any other parts of the vault that, other than the pedestal?
No.
Just the machinery
that's
and that
pretty
stuff.
much what it is.
Okay, then that's fine.
We should just try random words like sword, hammer, ball.
Those are...
Like sword, hammer.
First of all, not four-letter
words.
words.
Those are both not four-letter words.
Yeah, you're fine. A wep.
Ring is a word.
Type ring in, see what happens.
Are we leaving, or are we still playing around?
Let's type in ring.
Yeah.
We need Tadpole to have a nice spring.
You type in ring, and something does happen. Again, there is a ring sort of there on the dais now. It sort of goes down, lifts up. It's pretty.
Pop it in the bag of holding. Pop it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Just before we go, can I try mask?
Oh god.
Nothing happens with mask.
You're gonna be possessed by SCP-035.
Gold? I type in gold.
Book.
Oh my god, are we just typing in everything?
Yes.
Okay,
Book,
because
book, book.
yeah, like I want to reiterate that even though we're throwing out the words very quickly, this is not a process that is very quick.
Oh, there was that book. Remember the book guy we didn't hire?
Yeah, of course not.
I mean, he's in here now. He
The
saved
book
the
guy
book.
we didn't hire?
Remember the book guy? There's a guy and a book. The book was sentient.
I do not remember
If you type
that.
in book, there is a book that comes out. It is ironically not the same person, but it is a book.
I'm taking the book. It's probably a nice
Can
one.
I read
And
the
there
book?
was one other thing that I forgot what was. After mask, but before book.
Book
It was gold.
and gold.
Tadpole said gold.
Gold does not get anything.
Tadpole frees the god of gold itself and becomes the wealthiest kobold ever.
Bro, Tadpole frees Midas. Midas touches Tadpole. Tadpole dies.
No, Tadpole turns into a golden tadpole.
Midas just touches all of us and we're all fucking dead.
Well, Guts would be okay.
Yeah.
No. No, Midas would be able to kill a skeleton. Anything he touched turned into gold.
Okay, we got a ring, we got a book, we got a bunch of stuff from his office. Let's go.
Yep, noping out.
I ran out of words.
Well, I have boarded the mansion to some extent. I feel like maybe the red folk might be better, safety-wise. Especially if those slot probably mad at us now.
They don't know who we are. All survivors are dead.
Yeah, one did pop back to the plane for like a minute though, but I'm sure he didn't say anything. Skeletons! Oh, back, pop. Where am I?
By the way they sounded, they weren't very, scared that they were actually dead. I think
Slod's dead.
I feel like they weren't really worried about that.
Slods die, I think. Demons go bad. Slods actually die. They're not.
Because Slide are from Limbo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're not demons or devils. I don't think they can respawn. Even so, if you kill a demon or devil, they take probably from months to years to respawn. They're not coming back anytime soon.
But I mean, there is that portal there, so it could be just like they just end up on the other side of the portal thing.
Well, even demons and devils have to reconstitute themselves. Even a lich takes a few days to respawn. Like, they're not gonna come straight back and keep going. They have to take, There's a 3-day rule. I don't know.
There's a 3-day rule.
It's like a 5-second rule.
Okay, what we are going to do is we are going to call it right here.
Alright, cool.
And then next time we'll be going over all the neat things that we may or may not have gotten.
Loot.
What type of book was it? Was it just a regular book? Does it even have words in it? Because you hear about all these magic books, and you just open it up, and they've got no words in them.
And for the sake
does
of
the book have words?
Just answers, everyone.
I'm going to touch on that slightly in the next episode, but maybe a little bit here. You open up the book, and then the next thing you know, someone is shaking you and has closed the book.
Oh.
Wow.
I should say we should cast Identify before opening strange books.
But again, we're going to get to this stuff all in the next episode.
Sounds like a plan.
Because there's probably lots of questions and all sorts of stuff relating to it. But good session. Thank you for coming out, if you came out and watched it. We've been playing D&D for a little over a year now. Generally on Wednesdays is when we play. I have a good time.
Do you, Grim? Do you?
And I like to think that other people have a good time too. But that's pretty much it for us today. So I'm going to say peace out. Hope you have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.